Just barely drop him to 0 too.
He said it was by 3 hit points, and he could have second winded, but he didn't think he was gonna need it.
No. Hey, liches are liches be crazy. So
yeah. I mean, we explored the dungeon. We found the basement.
Some would say it's a fun game.
We fought. Yeah.
I would say that personally.
We fought a pretty nasty lich.
Yep.
And Pritos disintegrated. But it was great because he dropped to 0 and we moved on. We were continuing to go and he read the spell. He's like, so Josh, I'm dead. I mean, I think it was better. I think the best part was just watching Josh's reaction that he downed a play.
Yeah. He whoopsied.
I was like, he's down. This is fine. Hey, so I'm dust. Oh.
yeah.
No, it's not what it says. Yeah, no, read the spell. Shit.
Yeah, there's a few in there that I like that.
Sometimes you make a whoopsie.
I mean, to be fair,
we got
he accomplished his job. The Lich wanted to kill Barley, but he could not because Pritos is in his face making life difficult. So, as his last action, Pritos saved Barley.
Barley will remember that.
So yeah. So
we got your item.
we can pick up here where you guys have right the Lich falls to the ground. He himself turns into a pile of ash, and you see a cloak, and there's also bones scattered from the bone dragon. Pritos is no longer before you. A few items sit in a pile where you see Pritos was.
I gently scrape the dust into the cloak and tie it into like a hobo pouch.
Barley is inconsolable. He's just lying on the ground. He's gonna be catatonic for a while. So have fun, guys. Usually Pritos would carry me, but he's dust. Can you not point that at me?
So I turn tired. I'm really tired.
I don't know.
I turn to the group and I say, so I take it by everyone's relatively cavalier attitude that this isn't the first time someone has died on an adventure with you guys.
I mean, cavalier attitude. Look at Barley.
Isn't Barley inconsolable?
Yeah. That's cavalier for Barley.
But like the rest of you guys are just like, oh.
I mean, to be fair,
guys, it's just me.
I mean, you've been with the group longer than me.
To be fair, this is the first time someone that anyone cared about died. So.
Oh, shit.
God damn.
That's for saying that I was phoning it in.
Shots fired.
Why did we come here? You all ruined it.
Oh yeah, sorry. It was we came here for the MacGuffin that that Roddy's looking for.
I'm trying to see if there's anything I have. But
the thing is, though, like we weren't given a very good description on what you're looking for. You're just like, I'm looking for something that was taken. So we're just here like,
yeah, it was a.
Is your item in this? And I tow the pile a little bit.
And Roddy, I don't want to put this out there, Roddy, but
yeah.
The Lich was one thrown dagger away from death when he vaporized.
Oh no.
Our leonin friend. So I'm just gonna throw that out in the world.
Yeah.
One more knife throw. Yeah.
It's okay. His health scaled with the amount of players.
Oh, okay.
Let me go ahead and.
World out of here.
I'm gonna look around. 28.
I guess, is there anything in particular you're looking for?
I mean, kind of search the room. I guess search the body, search the room, but I mean, I'm just kind of looking around to see if there's anything of note or value in this room.
So I guess initially when you guys came down, right, there was a lich standing before an altar. There was this dead tree had an eerie magical glow to it, and there was a magical glow in the water all about you. After the lich had finally been killed, all of that went away. Otherwise, other than the little altar with the book and the pile in front of you, there's nothing else that's really of value. You see like broken crates and things, but there's nothing else.
I know. What the fuck was that thing that's waiting for us upstairs that we were supposed to bring ancient magic items to?
The Nothic.
Nothic. He'll find it.
Wait,
There's
so
a
you guys
Nothic
ran into a Nothic last time too?
We did.
It's
It
it's
was kind of
upstairs.
weird.
It thinks we're bringing it stuff. We're probably gonna have to kill it.
To be fair, you
Is it
left
someone
it
you
with
know? Is that Nothic someone you know?
Someone I know?
Or someone you know of?
Me? No, I
Yeah.
don't know. I mean, no, I do not. I mean, I know.
I'm asking in character if that changes your
Yeah,
response.
no, that's yeah. That no, I do not know. Out of character, I know what an Nothic is, but all right. I guess I'd like to go inspect the altar in the book. Another perception.
I believe that this would be more of an investigation, right? Perception is just kind of what you view, but if you're actually
Yeah, true.
That's why I was confused about a perception earlier. I was like,
Well,
I
if
don't know what you're looking for.
If I'm looking for traps or anything on the altar, it'd be perception, right? And then if I find one, knowing how it works, it'd be investigation,
I mean,
correct?
yeah, we'll say that based off the fact that there was a giant boss battle here, there are no traps.
Okay.
You're good.
Well,
Yeah,
I will
We just
investigate it then.
we got really lucky and just happened not to step in the bear trap scattered all over.
Besides, I would have
tw-
told you with your.
No, he was
past
here looking for
perception
bear
anyway.
traps for us the last
Yeah.
session.
That's
Oh, that's
his
true. He
job.
was. Yeah,
he did
that's
get all
true.
the traps.
Yeah.
All right, 25. Investigate.
All right, so you see, the book looks extremely magical in nature. It seems to have a lot of different power to it, and you believe that this may be the item that you were looking for, or a type of version of said item.
Okay.
Hey, buddy, can you tell us what
I
kind of
wa-
item you're looking for?
Yeah, I forgot what it was called.
Walk over. Do you need help identifying anything magical in nature? It might be what I can
I
do.
don't remember what it was called. It was something that increased your stat. Like, I think you wanted specifically dexterity. with
dex.
your stats.
An Ion
Yeah.
Stone?
Oh no. It was a book of. It was the book. The book of dexterous, whatever the fuck it's called. The one that you can read every 100 years to raise your dex.
Yeah.
Manual quickness of action.
There you go. That one. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is similar to that. However, this specific book will allow you to choose any of your stats and raise it.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, damn.
Read it.
Oh, we might be fighting over that.
Fight.
Classic Josh.
Is this too soon to mention too that, and I don't know if Seth told you, but Seth's former party had a tontine. I think you paid into it without realizing it, Josh. And with only 2 members left, the tontine's about to pay out shortly. So just so you know, there's 30,000 gold in the tontine that's going to get paid out. Now that we're down to only 2 people left. So.
I just realized who is carrying your money? Oh, that's what I was about to say. A lot of gold just got disintegrated.
All right. I guess I want to pick up the book. I'm gonna pick it up.
Have the book.
So this lich was just
Okay.
reading about how to be a better acrobat or something. Or I guess it's for any skill.
Trying
You
to
don't know what a
see-
side hustle is?
Yeah, this looks like he may have been. It looks like there's like fresh writing in said book. It looks like this may be something that he himself was creating.
Oh wow. So
Damn.
you said this tree and the water had some like magical properties or something?
It had a very eerie glow, so he was basically standing in front of the altar towards the tree, and everything had like a kind of magical green glow. I don't remember if someone had done detect magic on that. Did I tell you what it was? I think I did, right? It was
Good, I
necromantic.
forgot. Yep.
Do we know anything about the lich, or did we just come down here and there was just a lich?
You
we
came down
found
here and there
some-
was a lich, but
We
yeah.
found maps and shit upstairs because he needed sacrifices in order to. So the maps showed where there was populace of people.
Okay.
They
One of
were
them was-
written. They were not particularly able to decipher them. They could not read them. You may be able to now that you are no longer focused on getting your MacGuffin. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Okay. Okay. So I was just beelining it for the book and not investigating anything else. Is that?
You were there to be
Yeah.
for investigate for
All right.
traps and be a stat stick, but I didn't want you to not be able.
Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense. No, I hear you. Okay. Cool.
I think one map specifically showed, and it said the words sand dwarfs.
I don't know if it did. I don't know if it did.
Did we collect the maps, or are they still upstairs?
We collected them.
Can I look at them?
You can have the.
Well,
entire-
actually, you know who collected them? Ooh, I got
Yeah,
some
wasn't
bad
it
news,
Pritos?
guys.
Is his stuff all
I-
disintegrated or just his body? Like,
Everything other than magical items.
Yeah.
Oh.
Everything
He had the fucking maps.
Wait, did he have them in a bag of holding? Because bag of holding's magic.
I'm pretty sure that Epps has the bag of holding.
Oh boy.
So then I have the maps.
I mean, we can honestly we can either just say that you guys have the maps, or we can just retcon it that you would have tried to read them last session. I don't care, whichever one. That said, I am going to need. I don't want to say anything wrong. What language does everyone speak and read again?
Let's see.
I'll go
Draconic, Elvish, Sylvan, Thieves' Cant,
Okay.
and Common.
So mine's more complicated. I have multiple sources of linguistics. I have Common, Infernal. My Summon, which is currently dead, does Abyssal. My Professor Skull, which then also can translate for me, does Common, Draconic, Celestial, and Abyssal.
Okay.
Draconic, Druidic, Dwarvic.
Okay.
and Draconic, leonin. Undercommon and Thieves' Cant.
Okay. Okay. I want to make sure that I was not wrong.
Man,
That's okay. That's
and the Venn diagram of things, we can all speak secretly to each other, I'm pretty sure. I think there was enough links that
so.
everyone's got a connecting line here somewhere.
Mostly Draconic.
Yeah, there's
think
a
everybody
lot
had
of
to do it,
Draconic.
yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of Draconic happening.
All right. So yeah, I guess the first thing is, well, I guess go ahead and roll your. Would it be investigation for deciphering this? I don't know what else it would be.
I would think so.
History.
That's your call.
Can the rest of us ask for magic books? I'd like magic book, please.
I tried to give you guys magic cape. Not a magic cape. Yeah, magic cape.
No, it was bullshit though. It didn't do what I needed it to do.
Listen,
I
you
got
guys wanna
23.
Go off on adventures. Okay, so you recognize that this is an ancient Elvish. I guess I don't want to say dialect because it's written, but it's an ancient Elvish script. So it's possible for you to decipher it, especially with the 23. We'll say that you're able to decipher it crudely into what you know as the current Elvish script. And you were able to make out a few things on the maps. You're able to make out that, so where the Dwarvish city is, you see that it says denizens of Diamant. You see that there is reference to Zagon Dragon Rider, and you see this reference to him leading a group of leonin through the western part of the desert. You also see that there is a kind of crude plan, we'll say, to create a weapon that can both destroy the city of dwarves and create a phylactery for the lich.
So wait, when we talk about the dwarves, are we talking about the sand, like the city of the Sandors that we went through, or okay? So, but Zagon the Dragon. Oh, because Zagon Dragon Rider is like a position, right? That just. Did we
don't
discuss
know.
that? It's not an actual
You
person.
know of the name. You know of the name because you were told he is the person who is leading the the evil quote-unquote leonin that are with the dragon. These maps seem
Okay.
to be hundreds of years old.
Okay.
And you see a reference to Zagon Dragon Rider. You see a reference to a dragon nest. If I didn't say, there's also a dragon nest there as well. That
You had told us
seems
last.
to be, yeah. So, and it seems to be near the location of where the black dragon is.
Okay. Let's see. Can I get weapon? Is there anything about the weapon? Or just that there? Say.
He has plans to create a
Just-
weapon that will kill the dwarves and also create a phylactery for him.
Which that happened already.
Yeah.
And notably, as far as I know, you guys have not destroyed a phylactery.
Oh shit.
Oh, I did a side session with someone else and I destroyed the phylactery. I'm sorry. Okay, so that's done. Check that box.
Nice.
Right. Does it say anything about the location of the phylactery? Probably not.
The hints that I gave you from your deciphering the map are the only things that you know.
Okay. That's all we collected were the maps. That's all. There's nothing else.
Correct. For lore
Okay.
related stuff, correct. I mean, I guess technically there were notes about like experiments being done on living creatures, humanoid creatures, but that's not relevant to the specific thing, other than
Okay.
doing that.
All right. Yeah, I relay that to the group. You say it's denizens of Tiamat, or
It's Diamant. Diamant.
okay. M-A-N-T.
Yeah, that's just dwarf Tiamat, right?
It's tiny Tiamat.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I relay that to the group, so everybody knows who we're looking at. So he's probably not dead then. At least not permanently.
Not currently. I believe that it takes like what? It's like 10 days or something to begin resurrecting.
I don't remember. Yeah, I don't know. Okay.
No one that kills a party member ever dies. That fucking vampire's still running around somewhere too.
Vengeance says a pack of mushrooms somewhere.
I'll say too, the lich when he died dropped a necklace and his robes, a necklace, and a staff.
A necklace and a staff.
They run an Arcana check on the necklace and staff. I guess the robes too. You don't know.
I would like to help out in this so he gets advantage.
All right, go for it.
I know lore and shit.
Oof.
All right. I mean, with the 12, you believe that the necklace and the staff are both of magical nature. Neither are. You don't believe either are cursed.
Okay.
I'm assuming that this was like from an afar thing before touching. Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely. We are careful people because we are playing in Josh's game with loads of cursed items everywhere.
Are there loads of cursed items? There's been like
I
one.
mean,
How long does it take to attune? An hour?
well, like,
I
so
mean-
you got to figure that healing wand he gave me was basically cursed and meant to and was liable to explode. He gave me a dagger that was 100% cursed.
That's the
what
one
else?
one item that was cursed, I think.
Okay, I would argue 1.5 cursed items. Two
That-
items that do
that
not
minigun.
perform.
That minigun was cursed because I would have killed myself with it, so I guess it was cursed in that way. So
I tried.
I'm like, we're gonna spend a little bit of time down here. We have got a lot of stuff to resolve before we move on. I throw the necklace on and I toss Durian the staff, and I'm like, chill out with this thing. Well, let's
Yep.
figure out what to do.
I hold the staff up high. Do I feel any different?
And And I just seeing that, Barley is broken up, I take Pritos' mantle of spell resistance, and I place it upon his head. Like, it probably smells like him.
I don't
Goodness.
say anything or open my
Alright.
eyes.
All right.
It
so
never helped
currently
him. It never helped him a single time. Nothing's a spell in D&D.
I would I'm gonna approach Barley and come up and just kind of look at you and be like, look, had I known that Pritos was gonna fall here, I wouldn't have asked to come. I just want to help my people in my world, and I thought that this would help me, and now it just doesn't feel right carrying it. And I just hand it over to Barley.
What is it? The book?
Yeah.
No, don't do that. keep your stat points to yourself. I appreciate that, but yeah, that's not Barley saying
Yeah.
that's Will saying that.
All right.
I'm delirious anyways. I'm covering my ears and I'm going, they're yelling again, and Rodok and Pritos are yelling too, and I'm like crying and just covering my ears.
All right. Well, I slowly take the book away and put it in my bag, but
Who wants to handle a Mace of Terror?
I mean, maybe Britos might need it as a weapon later.
Can
Alright,
your minion carry a
Pritos.
weapon? This one doesn't need to
I mean-
swing, it just triggers the magical ability.
I mean, yes, technically, because he doesn't have to be proficient in the weapon to use the magical effect on it.
Man, we have so much magical debris floating around. Fucking Chris B should make a necromancer and just outfit a skeleton army full of fucking. There's just so many like magical knickknacks floating around.
So who wants to fight over the Stone of Good Luck?
I'm not
I
fighting
don't
over
either.
anything. I'm crying. You guys
The
are
problem is my
you guys are
things are still-
monsters.
My stat things are too low that a +1 actually won't really impact anything significantly. Because it's one of those situations where adding a 1 to a 6 to 7 point fail doesn't make it a success in any way. So you guys can do whatever.
I'll take the Stone of Good Luck.
I think
Okay.
I'm under a magical item embargo. I think so. Just coast.
What does that even mean?
I'm not allowed any magical items for the foreseeable future.
Why?
I used that because I used up all my juice on the minigun.
Oh,
I was told that I wasn't allowed any other ones.
the thing with like, I don't know. I feel like I enjoy just giving out magic items. It raises the functional character levels of players so that you can just throw crazy
I don't
shit
need
at them.
to raise the functional level of my character. It's dumb already, so I'm cool with just handing out the magical items to everyone else and narrowing the gap for combat. Especially if these are combat related. I will take a non-combat related item, but I don't think that I
So-
need combat related items.
So two things. I guess we'll say that you guys are going to spend long enough to determine what these are and attune to the right person who wants it. The two
Thank
things
you.
that were found was a necklace of prayer beads. The necklace of prayer beads is the beads for
oops.
hearing, favor, and smiting.
Wait. You said healing. Say it again. I'm sorry.
Has hearing, favor, and smiting. So you have the ability to cast Cure Wounds or Lesser Restoration, Greater Restoration, and Branding Smite. Yep. You can do it once. You can use the necklace, each of those beads once per day. So basically, you
Who
have
wants,
the
who wants to be a
three
junior
hands
paladin?
to
I was,
and it can
I was
go to
gonna say,
either
I
the
can.
cleric or the druid. So
Oh.
the other one
Oh.
is a staff of fire.
I wonder who that's for. I'll take the Staff of Fire.
I wiggle the staff and add apps like, you want this? So it seems more your thing.
I mean, all right. So
I forget what staff. I think staff fire is like firewall mostly, right?
Burning Hands, Fireball, or Firewall. It has 10 charges. Firewall is 4 charges. Fireball is 3 charges. Burning Hands is 1 charge.
Damn.
Yeah, but when he casts it, all of his spells fire spells gets buffed by his Phoenix, so that's functionally an extra spell
it's
charge.
Yeah, functionally extra, like 2 extra spell slots at least.
Yeah. That
Might have
wiggle the
missed
staff
this.
at him.
I might have
That
missed this,
wiggle-
but it doesn't recharge.
Yeah, it recharges 1d6 plus 4 every dawn.
Cool.
Fire. Add to equipment.
You also have resistance to fire damage. You hold this tab. You already have resistance to fire damage.
Actually, I don't unless I cast like
Well, you
Fire
do
shield.
now, buddy.
sweet.
In case you accidentally light yourself on fire, you good.
Guess what? D&D Beyond just told me that I have resistance to fire.
Oh, so fun. What the hell? is
Which you
branding
figure,
smite?
like, it's just one of those things with the class that they should have just
Yeah.
baked in there, like, automatically. Like, you deal in this shit, it should be...
I can make fire too, Chris. I am not resistant to it.
Lol branding smite. So it makes it does 2d6 radiant damage to target and makes them glow. But it requires a melee hit with a weapon. Alas. Alright.
Listen,
Uh,
if anyone could break Branding Smite, it's you guys.
So
I take
after
it it
you
didn't
keep
require
the-
a bonus action.
What did you ask?
Are you want to keep the prayer bead so you have extra healing slots?
I'm running out of just slots of stuff. No, good. Like, you heal. I've got enough.
I gotta check my magic items here. So I got a ring of spell storing, which is empty. I have a wand of lightning bolts equipped, and I have my professor orb requires attunement, so I actually can't attune to anything else.
I'm all attuned up.
Does it require someone to actually have spell casting ability to use this? Let's hold on. Requires attunement of cleric, druid, or paladin, so I actually can't attune to the necklace anyway.
Aren't you a cleric?
No,
No,
I'm
I
a
am.
warlock
Oh.
and a sorcerer.
He's the other magic classes. He's a gish.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll throw it in the bag.
Yeah, throw it in the bag.
well. It's called
It's
prayer beads.
for the future skeleton army of
Yeah, I mean,
Pritos.
worst case scenario, you can sell it.
Yeah.
Trade it.
Cool, I'm taking it off my inventory. So, Chris, that's all you. Curing favor smite.
And it's definitely called prayer beads. What is it?
Necklace of prayer beads.
Necklace. There it is.
That sucks
And-
too because you can you can cast the spell as a bonus action. So like for instance, Cure Wounds, which would normally be an action, you can do as a bonus action.
Hold on 1 second. D&D Beyond just hit the bed. They had an oops.
in your room, I think. Oh, no, I haven't seen it.
If I cast Fireball with this staff.
It uses
these
your spell
inertials-
casting DC. So it scales
No,
with your
like
stats.
what? It's so it scales. So like if I wanted to cast Fireball at a 7th level, I could.
Well, no. So then you would have one extra charge per spell level. So your 4th level
so
cast.
I don't have Fireball, so I can't cast it.
No, you can. So when you're casting it with the staff. So the staff itself has 10 charges. So when you cast Fireball by default, that uses 3 charges. It's a level 3. If you spend 4
Okay.
charges, it actually no wait. This actually doesn't let you upcast. Never mind.
I think it
So,
only
yeah,
has
you-
levels, yeah.
Yeah, so never mind. It just casts default fireball. There's no some of those staffs have like the ability to upcast,
Upcast,
but this doesn't. So it's just
So
you're
it's
just firing.
It's just a level 3 fireball.
Yeah.
Hopefully fireball is 8d6 damage. I don't know, man.
No,
Yeah,
I'm not.
That's
I'm
something.
just not.
That's some
I
fucking.
mean, in his case, it's what 8d6 plus
that's some
Yeah, I
Cub
know.
Scout
1d8
Cub Scout shit right now.
at like DC 19 or 22 or whatever the hell he rolls that day.
Yes. But I don't have crazy AOE shit, so it's like to have one that's AOE is nice.
I mean, yeah, that staff is 3 casts of fireball a day is what it actually like translates into. Or if you want to be super risky, 2 fireballs and a wall of fire.
Well, if you do 2 fireballs and a wall of fire, the staff could go away. Yeah.
No. So a 5% chance to go away. Like I said, risky.
Yeah, could go away. All right.
Anyway,
So in this hole,
I gather everybody around to inter Pritos.
oh, we're not keeping his dust.
Is there any reason to keep his dust?
You're burying him down
True.
here.
Yeah, you want to bury him down here in the fucking tainted
I,
well?
mean,
of-
I want to just give a ceremony for his soul, not his dust.
Let's get into
Yeah,
the
because
theological
Harry-
beliefs of the party here. What do we think about this?
I figure at the very
can
least we should have
spread
buried
them.
him at the place he hates the most, which is the town of Leonin.
Oh my god!
He doesn't even come from here. I don't think this is the place he hates the most.
No, he
Sorry, I
hates
just
the
wanted
town of Leonin.
I wanted a little bit of a ceremony where he actually died due to the hands of a lich. Like, let's at least consecrate this ground.
Oh yeah,
That
Go
level-
for it, Chris.
How long,
level
how
one-
long would it? How long would it take for
What?
you to convert the entire well here into holy water
I don't think
with
I
your
have
clericness?
my 1 level in clericness.
Yeah, he
is
never
not-
graduated divinity school, so.
I think you only need to be level 1 cleric to make holy water, though.
No, I don't think so. I don't think it's in my features and traits.
No, holy water is definitely an item that can be made by clerics or paladins. I think. Hold on. Okay,
Casting a bless water spell.
a cleric or paladin may create holy water performing a special ritual. The ritual takes 1 hour to perform, uses 25 GP worth of powdered silver, and requires cash expended first level spell slot. It is.
Yeah, so I can spend the rest of my life and our money down here making this whole place into holy water, or I
That
could
seems
just
fair, yeah. I mean, we should probably do that. Yeah.
consecrate the one spot in which Pritos died,
Now,
trying to help give everybody a
let's
little
derail,
closure here.
let's derail the campaign and just have the rest of it down here. We'll form a little society.
The rats
Alright.
will join us.
Do your thing, Chris.
I'm doing it quietly, but there's no big speeches. Pritos wasn't.
Stop
about that.
screaming! Why is
I
everyone
must say
yelling?
goodbye. On that note, let's drag Barley the fuck out of here.
Are you guys keeping the dust on the off chance that you decide you want to resurrect him?
I scoop a vial.
Can you
of
imagine
Pritos
if he
and
went through the whole fucking thing of making a new character and joining the campaign, and then we resurrected fucking Pritos? And be like, joke's on you, bitch! You're playing 2 characters. It's your worst nightmare come to life.
He's like, weird. They're both quiet. Neither of them speak.
Oh man, that would be too good. Oh my god.
I mean, I am in fact keeping a vial of his soul dust. It's in my bag. I don't know if anyone actually is going to stop me or not, but I'm doing it.
I think I still have a sandworm egg in my bag, so I don't think any of us stop any of us from doing anything. And
we
I
don't know
think
the gestational
I have a
requirements
spider
of
egg too.
Listen, I just want to see when we get up top and this Nothic comes barking, what Barley does. This thing might get a bullet in its head. I cannot wait for this.
Where's your friend? Bang, 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 bang.
Alright, you guys
I
go
have
back
enough.
upstairs?
I have enough spell slots left, but we are going to need a long rest fairly sure.
Yeah, I mean, you still have the leonin outside, so.
Like the somber music.
It's dark.
Oh yeah, I forgot about all these guys that are no longer there.
That what? Oh.
Are the lights out for everyone else? Or no, there we go.
No, minimize
way
down. Yep.
where is Avalor? Oh wait, you were already there. Never mind.
Actually, you can take
Ouch.
Cinder off. Remember, you actually killed Cinder. You just never got rid of the token. And I'm not bringing him back out just yet.
Josh over here killing everybody.
Yeah.
This is the way out, right?
Someone carrying Barley because he ain't walking.
There were 2 ways out.
I may live down there.
It was this way and then this way.
Yeah, I went the left.
Oh,
way,
actually, this is
if that
the
changes
better
anything.
way. No, go this way. Come down here. This was the better way. It's a straight shot.
I'm already at the. Fuck that. Am I stuck in a wall? I'm stuck in a wall. Fuck. Thank you. I'm at the stairwell. I'm at the stairwell turning pebbles and casting the light cantrip on it for the people that can't see in the dark.
Grab Barley.
Which at this point might actually just be Barley.
There's Avalor down there. Hey, come this way. Right.
Okay.
Just go straight up. All right. Where's Barley?
Did you bring him?
Did you?
I'm gonna grab Barley.
No, I'm asking.
Here,
Did you? I will move the token. Did you physically carry Barley? Because he's not moving. So.
That's fine. I will carry Barley with my 8 strength.
It's more. I think I picture more as dragging, but
More of a
I'm not
drag.
complaining, so that's fine.
All right. Come with me. We're going down first.
Uh huh.
Come on. Down here.
I'm down.
Here.
Yeah, I'm dragging myself. Yeah.
Left.
Uh huh.
Up.
Okay.
Up. Up.
Uh huh. Okay.
There's the
Yay.
exit. A leonin can carry you from here. All right, Josh. We exit the dungeon.
Okay. I was wondering if you guys were gonna try to find
The Nothic.
Nothic.
the Nothic. Yeah.
No.
All right.
Chris is like,
Kill it.
Did we?
we're done.
Did we?
I mean, we should just to see if he has any.
He
Any
wants
knowledge
stuff from us. He just
Yeah,
wants
well,
shit from us.
Well,
Maybe he has something to offer, like the ability to resurrect your dead friend.
No.
Just saying.
I mean, if he's hoarding shit, he might have shit.
Like maybe I have a scroll of resurrection right here.
Okay. Nothic.
Did we?
I like
do we
to.
remember
I
what
like
his
to
name
hide.
is?
Can I stealth?
You can. Nothing. You
Stealth.
don't see anything approach.
Okay.
God. I'll spend 10 minutes and ritually cast detect magic. I can find him again.
I mean, why don't you
I gotta-
just go back to the
I know I
well.
don't walk.
Just go back to the well.
Okay. Well,
Christ.
well,
What just happened?
Oh, the well?
Oh,
Yeah, where you left
where
him.
they were making the zombies.
Down to the left, down here, right?
Yep.
All right.
I don't have Pixel yet, actually.
I drag Barley.
because he's dead.
Just leave me by the door.
Nope. Come with us.
Because you want me to.
You
I was gonna say you want me
Yep.
to murder the Nothic.
The Nothic really bothers me. In character,
Roddy,
I
are you
can't kill
joining
it.
them?
So,
Roddy? Roddy's dead?
I like the Nothic though.
I mean,
did.
I like the monster of a Nothic because there's so much lore to it, and like the mind reading and everything else. Is
Did this one
like,
annoy us
cool.
before we get to it? I know it annoyed
was
Chris.
annoying.
Okay, it annoyed Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
no, it just kept asking us for magic items.
Oh, okay.
As you guys approach, so you see that it is still kind of pouring over the well, and as you guys approach, it kind of looks at you, and I guess looks somewhat expectantly. I guess the most that it could, based off of what a Nothic looks like. And as you approach, he says, I sense new items. New magic.
Yeah. Do you also sense our lack of a companion?
He just kind of looks. No response.
Anyway, so we do have some new magical stuff. Do you happen to have anything you would want to trade for it?
Put in well.
Put you in the well?
No. The greater the sacrifice, the greater reward. Put the magic item in the well.
I pull out the Mace of Terror.
How close is he to the well?
He's standing between you and the well.
I think Chris is like, I can't kill him in character, and then just like hip checks him into the fucking well.
I can't hip check him, but I can do something else. I forgot about that. There was that whole, the greater the sacrifice, the better the whatever.
Oh, this is the perfect opportunity for Josh to be rid of the Mace of Terror out of this campaign.
What do you get out of it if we throw ourselves in the well?
Knowledge. To see. To learn.
Nobody.
Knowledge.
Sorry.
So what have you thrown into the well? And what has happened before? Can you give us a general idea to what we can expect?
Nothing. Don't know. Want to know. Don't know.
You don't have a single magic item you could have thrown in there. I'm just saying, like, I'm all part of doing this for the intellectual exercise, but it kind of feels like we are bearing the brunt of the cost here, and you're just kind of riding along. Hardly seems fair, I think. I feel like if it would be more, there would be more parity if you drop something and then we drop something, and then if nothing happens, we drop something else and then you drop something else. So like, what's the cutoff for how before it's considered a great sacrifice?
Why are we being so mean to the? I'm confused by what we're trying to get this. This dude's just wandering around. He doesn't own the well. Like, he's not taking a piece of the action. Just.
Well, we don't know.
I think the DM is just telling us not to give the magic items to the Nothic and give it to the fucking well instead.
Well, but here's the thing. As far as I know, that could just the well could do nothing, and it could just be his stash hole.
I know. That would be. Then you guys can kill him. So you know what? No downside. So it goes to the Nothic's nest.
Did we decide how far down it goes?
I don't think we can see, right? I think we tried.
You cannot see.
I mean, you have a magic item that you don't give two shits about. Like, toss that shit in the well.
I cast light on a pebble and I drop it down there.
We tried this already. I know, we tried this. No, hold on. We didn't do this because don't throw a rock down the well because that's a terrible sacrifice.
Fine. I cast that on a piece of gold and then I throw it down there. Everyone loves gold.
Just throw the goddamn prayer necklace down there. Right. You guys don't even want it.
Fine. I'll throw the prayer necklace down there.
And if it's the Nothic's trick, execute him. It's perfect.
Alright, so I'm throwing the necklace down?
Yep. Oh my god. That puppy is so fucking cute. Oh, how dare you, sir?
Yeah,
finally.
We saw Roddy's dog photos on the Facebooks, and then I went to go look up how much those things cost because, Massachusetts isn't that far of a drive. It's fine.
Oh my god. That puppy is so goddamn cute. Roddy's been holding out on us the entire time.
I think he just got it.
You're on mute.
I don't know
you're
if you can
talking.
actually hear us, but whatever.
Hell, sorry, I was talking. Forgot to mute myself. No, I was saying I was very disheveled, so I was keeping the camera off. And then she came in with puppies, like, want to show it off? And I was like, yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's great. But yeah, no, he was a little pricey. But they have another one left, yeah, if you want it.
I know they have another one left.
Wow.
So.
Should I text Kara?
No, she knows.
Yes, I know she knows, but then when somebody else like puts it in your head,
I don't want to pay the bump in our like homeowners insurance premium for a dog.
they won't know.
What? Aren't you?
They
I
won't.
mean, in theory, you're supposed to like let them know about that stuff because I'm currently receiving a discount for not having a dog. So
Exactly.
like,
Don't tell.
well, yes, until I'm not saying your dog will bite somebody, but if they do, they're like, oh, you should have told us you have a dog. You didn't tell us. Go fuck yourself, because that's how
All right,
insurance.
so I throw the necklace down the hole.
Sorry, guys.
All right. As you do, the well erupts with an enormous bright glow, and you hear whispers that as if someone, people are having conversations around your head, and you all feel refreshed, like you've had the effects of a long rest.
Cool.
Have we?
Yes, you may hit the long rest button.
Long
I mean, this better come with a level, otherwise I don't know if that was worth it.
Well, think about it. If we had done this before we went downstairs,
We didn't have a magic item. We got the magic items downstairs.
we had magic item.
Did we? What did we have for... I mean, I guess we do have a bunch of magical detritus floating around always.
Or the stuff we were already carrying. Josh was hoping we'd get rid of.
Anything. I mean, you have a lot of bullshit.
I'm not carrying any of it. Pritos was.
That's true.
It's all lost now, yeah.
Or at
As
least
this
Pritos
happens,
was
you
keeping
see-
track of it.
The Noth looks around. Looks like he's taking everything in.
Wait, what did we throw in there? That necklace, what did it do?
It was a
Necklace of prayer
prayer
beads.
beads.
It allowed healing. Oh, I'm sorry. They had greater restoration too, actually.
Yep. It was level 2 cure wounds or lesser restoration, 1 bead of greater restoration, and 1 bead of branding smite.
Hmm.
You know what? I think the best way for the greater restoration to take effect is I'm gonna give all of you will also have inspiration.
It's about goddamn time. I'm over here RPing my ass off and never get fucking inspiration.
I mean, I had
Don't
inspiration.
Putting in real work tonight. There was that whole session I wrote on a whiteboard. Nothing.
Damn. Yeah, I should have used you for that. That was a good session.
Yeah, I shut the fuck up the entire time.
So the greater the sacrifice, greater. So basically, I don't know.
The nicer
What-
the item, the better the reward out of it.
There
Yeah.
doesn't necessarily. There's nothing saying it has to be an item.
It could be a body.
Yeah.
Ooh, throw Pritos' dust down
Could it be
there.
a spell? Can you cast a spell into the well? I asked
The only
not the DM.
Is that categorically a sacrifice, though?
I mean, you're sacrificing a spell
Sacrificing
slot.
a spell slot. Yeah, okay, all right.
Yeah.
So basically, when they came here, Roddy, there was a table with blood stains on it. There was the little
I think it's
altar.
looking for
and the only thing
bodies.
that was there was the greater the sacrifice, the greater the reward.
Yeah, I think it's
So
looking
you
for
can-
bodies.
What about- We collected Pritos' ashes, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, what if we put Pritos down?
What about that?
What if we put the lich down there?
Also true.
Did the lich leave a corpse or no?
No, dust.
Everything turns
So
to dust.
if you're gonna put Pritos' dust down there,
Yeah,
you
I'd
can
rather
do
put the
Lich's
lich's dust down there, but
Do we pick up the right dust pile? Is the question.
Uh,
I mean,
50-50, all right? Evens you did. No, you guys knew. The stuff
Roll
that had
D2.
Pritos' stuff was where his dust was.
Glad we were
Dorian,
working
you
with
willing?
such precision.
You willing to
Um,
to part with that?
I mean, I also have a vial of Pritos' dust. I take the vial, I look at it, sigh, and I drop it into the well. What do I get for dropping a chunk of Pritos into the well?
I jumped down the well to get Pritos' dust back.
I'd like to grab Barley as he goes to jump.
I've oiled myself.
All right, how many of
Tears.
these things are actually happening?
I don't think. I don't think I even.
Justified.
I don't even think I even noticed what they're doing. So I know that everyone's being
I
very
hope-
loud. That's it.
I 100% drop Pritos' dust vial into the thing.
For science, Josh.
Okay.
You're the one that made a magic wishing well. You didn't have. Assume that we would put everything in it, including living party members.
I'll
you
have the
know what?
instructions written anywhere on as well. So
Oh my god. All right, so you guys drop. You guys drop, or I guess, Dorian drops the vial of Pritos' dust
we just made a revenant.
down the well. As this happens, I guess it's not really a light. A cloud of darkness overcomes the room. You hear whispers again, and
You hear Pritos saying, "Guys, no!"
You're all dead. Reroll your characters.
Can you imagine?
Hilarious.
you all suffer 1 level of exhaustion.
God damn it.
Woo!
That was a pretty great reward.
To be fair, you
How
put
do you-
you put human, or I guess leonin dust down a well.
I mean, we were led to believe that something good would happen. That's on
I
you.
don't know. The greater the wait, sacrifice. What are you sacrificing? I don't understand.
We're sacrificing
if
the
we can
ability to
use-
resurrect our friend?
yeah,
That's
if we can use
what?
his ashes to bring him back, then
That is an immense
okay.
sacrifice.
I don't know.
that's what we're
I'm
talking
pretty
about.
sure if we told Pritos that we threw his ashes down a magic wishing well trying to get loot, he'd be pretty fucking upset. So to me, that's a sacrifice. Right? He wouldn't be happy about it. So
Oh my god.
I mean, we don't know that for sure.
Josh, when you die, if we took your corpse and we threw it down a magic wishing well rather than burying it or whatever the fuck you wanted done to it, I'm pretty sure that that would be shitty for you. So some would say a sacrifice.
Hold on.
It's too bad we didn't get that greater restoration before that.
I cast Greater Restoration down the hole.
Huh.
We're just
Alright.
fucking doing all kinds of shit.
Why not?
Can you imagine if Chris Barmoney has been waiting in like a separate lobby this whole time for us to figure out the puzzle of how to resurrect his fucking ashes, and we are just dicking
Alright,
the dog on it? Like,
I will go ahead and let you know now that there's no way that even if we were going to resurrect him, we're not resurrecting him this session. So it's not done through this well. As you cast Greater Restoration down the well, though, you all, again, a bright, light emanates the room. You hear the whispers again, and you all lose your level.
god damn, I just figured out how to fucking put it on.
Well,
Just
now
hit
you
the
know for
minus
next-
button next to it. This
Yes.
time it goes away.
Yeah, damn it. Also, it turns out that I have had the frighten condition on for, I don't know, a lot of sessions, I think. I don't think it's impacted the game at all, but maybe.
Hey, we technically got that long rest. Did we technically get those temporary hit points from Dorian?
Yes, you
Sure.
don't technically, you get them.
Sure.
Awesome.
I think you still have to cast a spell, right?
No, I don't.
No.
It's just
I think
at the end of the rest.
right technically you guys got the effects of a long rest. You didn't long rest to it, but
Rules is intended.
All right.
Rules is written.
I'm not that worried about it. You can have your 10
I'm
hit
done.
points.
I'm done playing with this well. How about everybody else?
Yes.
Mhm.
It did not do what I thought it was going to do.
What do you
I'm a
think it was
little
gonna do?
disappointed.
Can you tell us the possible loot outcomes so that we can know if we should keep playing with the well?
I mean, there's it's fucking generators, pun generators.
Oh, okay. Did we get the best result? Have we gotten the best result already or no? On a scale of
I
1
don't
to
know.
100, 100 being the best result, what was a long rest? Because it feels like not high.
No, but also, I mean,
Like, was there a shotgun in there somewhere? Like, magic shotgun?
no, there's no magic shotgun. In there.
God
You
damn
weren't
it,
getting
there's never a magic
as well.
shotgun, ever.
Is there a scroll of resurrect in there? Ah, hold on. Hold on.
Technically, yes, but there's only one way to get that, and I don't think it's
Cast.
happening.
Yeah.
I jumped down the well.
But why?
Because I'm pretty sure I can get a scroll of resurrection.
Yeah, but you'll be dead.
You can
And then we'll have to
fucking-
use it on you.
You can dual cast scroll of resurrection, it's fine.
I don't have twin spell.
Bunch of
All right. I'm out of ideas.
I'm I'm done with the wishing well.
Okay.
So, hour and 1 minute, is that what you thought, Josh? To be done with the wishing well?
Jeez, it's 39. Holy shit.
Thereabouts, yeah, sure.
I think we actually hit the under on that one. So.
All right.
Right.
Do Nothic. And I start dragging Barley away.
Nothic looks at you expectantly as you walk away.
Great.
Chris fucking hates this dude.
What about the
About
book
that?
though?
The book that was on the altar there?
Yeah.
It was empty except for the phrase, the greatest sacrifice, greater the reward. Were you gonna throw the book down there? Is that what you're?
No, I don't know. No, I hate this thing. Let's get away from it. It's making me dumb.
I mean, you want to throw a book down there? That's fine.
Nope. No, I'm good. I'm good. Everybody gets a stat boost.
Oh, you're talking about that book?
Yeah.
Honestly?
Because it's literally just magnifying what we're doing. It's recasting the same thing, right? So I would like to roll. I don't know. Can I just
Roll. I like to roll understanding. How do I roll
You just look up.
comprehension?
Yeah, no. Listen. I'm gonna go to the restroom. While I do that, you guys figure out whether you're throwing the book down there.
Well, so what do you think? It's everyone's getting the benefit of whatever we throw down there?
Yeah, it almost seems like whatever we're casting. So like greater restoration into the pool, everybody got greater restoration. So it's almost like whatever we're doing,
Yeah.
the party's benefiting from that effect.
I
And I
feel
like
I feel like
I
we
feel
need
like
a couple
based-
more tests before we throw
Even or odd.
Yeah.
one of the rarest magic items in D&D down the well. Like,
Yeah.
All right, let me see what I got. I'm gonna need another long rest by the time I'm done casting spells. Fucker.
well, I think we need not a spell. We need an item, and then
Yeah.
right to test to see if everyone gets the effect of the item.
I mean, the only other thing
Give
I
out.
have that I don't use often is a Pearl of Power because all it does is give me up to a 3rd level back. Which sucks because then I wish I had thrown that instead of the necklace, and I kept the necklace to use, but whatever.
Listen, if we all get a
The
stat
ne-
point out of it, it'll be pretty useful.
Like, so if I
Because the
throw a
necklace
Pearl-
we essentially got we got the effects of the necklace.
Yeah, one
you threw it in
portion.
there, right?
each
Yeah.
bead, he was going through each bead trying to resolve it.
Okay.
Do we? I mean, we could throw the Mace of Terror down there.
And then we could all be super scared and flee
Yeah.
from the building.
Yeah,
We come
let's
back,
not
it
do
ends.
that one.
I mean, also, I love that item, and I don't think Josh will give us another one. So
I also don't think he's gonna give us another one.
I have a bedroll. I could throw that down there. I
I like to
have
keep myself
I
in the
have
field.
I have chainmail that I don't wear. I have crowbar. I have a loot. I have a day's worth of rations. Yeah, I don't actually have a lot of stuff. I've got
You've
two.
got a
I
mantle.
think
You
I've
got
got
a mantle of spell resistance.
You can throw that shit down the well. That's
It's
fine.
on you. I put it on you.
Okay, and I'm non-impactful to the story right now, so take it off my body and throw it down there. Because I mean, listen, at the end of the day, if we lose a mantle, I'd rather lose the mantle of spell resistance than the fucking book. So that's Will speaking.
Do we think it's pretty useless? Like it's not going to help anybody?
It hasn't helped at all. It's one of those things that works well on paper, but like at this point the DCs are so high that advantage isn't enough to overcome like a 8-point deficit from where you need to be.
All right. We tossed the
mean,
mantle.
I feel like
Yeah.
Pritos used that to great success personally.
I don't think that he did.
How many times
How
did
many
he
times-
fail or did he pass every other check? The one check that he failed, you can't use that.
He never got to use it because it was never a spell. It was always an ability or something like that. I remember him asking all the time, "Is this a spell? Is this a spell? Is this a spell?"
And he was able to stay up for so long against that lich because everything was a spell.
Let's look at this. Hold on.
If he did not have that, not only would he be dead, but so would Barley.
That's kind of why I put
I
it
wish.
on Barley.
Goddamn. Listen, this is competition, Chris. Are you sure you want to give me that? Who's gonna be the last original member standing? Listen, when this tontine pays out, I'm getting big bucks.
But you got to pay back to the Iron Bank. So like
No, fuck those
What about the
guys.
Stone of Luck?
I'm not afraid of bank ninjas.
I was just thinking that because you guys just got a Stone of Luck, right? From the
yes.
Well, that was
What's
Pritos. It was a ring that he had.
What does the stone
maybe
of
we
luck
try
do?
that. Gets plus
Plus
one
one
to
to
saving throws
saving
and ability
throws.
checks
And initiative.
and initiative.
Is plus one better than spell resistance?
Initiative is a ability check, so
No. So
Oh,
is
yeah.
plus one to a saving throw actually more impactful than advantage, or does advantage
Together,
give you
they're
on
pretty
average?
fucking good.
advantage is functionally a +5.
Oh, okay. Then throw the fucking rock down there. That's fine. I just think we need another. Listen, if we all get plus one to saving throws forever, then we throw the fucking book down there. We throw all of it down there. Everything we own goes in the hole. And we end up with 4 copies of everything.
Stone. All right.
Oh no, then find something else. We got other. I'm sorry, we've been playing this game for fucking 2 years. We have other magical garbage to throw down the hole. Don't we have a cursed dagger?
No, that dagger is gone.
I have 2 guns and a bracer of archery. That's it.
Keep your bracers on. Not tossing my shield or my scythe.
I have a thing that makes beer, olive oil.
Good. Oh my god, why didn't you offer that up before? Throw that shit down there.
Or a healing potion. I've been using the healing potion.
Still useless. Throw that shit down there. Roddy has a kaleidoscope that lets him see through walls.
Fine. So my slumbering dragon vessel.
Hold on.
throw it down there.
Hold on. Is this actually a good test? Because what is it going to give us that will prove definitively that everyone's getting a small version of whatever it produces?
No, it produces ale, olive oil, potion of healing, or a potion of climbing.
Like, if it just vomits mayonnaise all over all of us, like, is that proof?
Do you guys want to stand still? I'll cast Burning Hands and burn you all for a little bit.
All right, I'm out. I'm not a good scientist. I'm out. Just
You're
throw
gonna
the
have
fucking book,
damage
Roddy.
for the healing potion thing.
Please throw the thing. Please throw Yace thing down there because I think it'll be funny.
He just belches beer out of the hole. I mean, I do it because I realize 2d4 plus 2 isn't really scaling to our HP pool anymore. So I huck it. What happens?
All right. As you throw it down there, you see instead of any sort of light coming out from the well, instead it turns into a fountain. Barley
Of mayonnaise.
sees ale.
I'm just like, it's like a waterfall on my face, and I'm just like drinking like fucking crazy. Dull my pain, magic
Dorian
well.
Dorian sees a healing potion. F sees a he sees liquid, but is not entirely sure what it is.
It's urine.
Olive oil.
Olive oil.
And Alvarel sees the healing potion. It is a fountain that is currently producing quite a lot of liquid. I hope you guys have vials.
Yes.
Don't.
Yeah, I got 100.
I don't think you do.
So,
I got a bag of
have-
holding.
So actually, I do have those 2 mystery potions that I'm just gonna dump out, and I'm just
For the
going to invert them in and thumb cap the healing potion fountain. So are they still just regular healing potions, or are they gonna be better healing potions?
Are you collecting both of the things?
Both of the what?
Are you filling both the vials yourself?
Yes.
Okay, you have 2 greater healing potions.
Nice.
Ooh.
Worth it.
I
I go test
Yeah.
the viscosity of the liquid. I see.
It reminds you of a potion.
ooh.
Huh. Does anyone have anything to fill?
Don't you have a flask of something? Just your watering canteen?
My canteen?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. You
And
now have a canteen of something.
Can I run an Arcana check?
You can just drink it.
Good.
Back to mystery potions. Here we go.
I'd rather run the Arcana check.
Just to make, you believe that this will allow you to climb walls,
Ooh,
as if you're a
Spider climb.
spider.
potion O, spider climate. Time for me to
All
forget
right.
that we have that.
Oh man, I'm so nervous. All right, so the book. I'm gonna take it out, and if everybody's cool with it, I'm gonna throw it in.
It's your book, buddy.
Bad.
I was gonna say,
Yeah, man.
it's your risk. It
I mean,
seems,
it'll make me feel a lot better that I'm not the only one benefiting from this adventure. Since Pritos just died.
But you know who's not benefiting from it? Pritos. Maybe save it and when we find our new party member, come back down here, throw the book in.
Yeah.
Wait,
all right.
before the book, hold on. Is it just potion of climbing? I don't think there's a potion of spider climb.
Yeah, it is. That's the same thing.
Does regular
This is the
climbing allow
potion-
you to walk or allow you to climb walls? I thought climbing was different.
No,
than that.
potion climbing is spider climb.
Oh, okay.
Gain climbing speed equal to walking speed for an hour.
Oh,
Potion climbing is a spider climb spell.
what? What?
All right, throw in the
Damn,
book.
10 minutes
Going
is
once.
Toss it.
Going
Don't
twice.
Toss that
Set
shit.
it down.
I'm throwing it down. Throwing it. It's gone. Out of my hands.
Going once. Going twice.
It's gone. It's gone, Josh. I threw it.
We
All
all
right.
we all gain 6 levels of exhaustion and die.
As you throw it, the well completely lights up in an array of different colors, and you hear the room come to life with different voices, and each of you are asked a question. You are asked, I guess you are asked what skill is most important to you. You can essentially choose to add one of any stat each of you can.
Thanks, Roddy.
Yeah. Nice.
Cool.
Why am I all at even numbers?
Oh.
Motherfucker.
No, hold on. Don't ignore
Yeah,
that
I'm
roll.
also at I'm at all even numbers. However,
I've been at dexterity 19 for fucking ever, and I'm thrilled to put that last point in.
Does it increase our maximum too, like the book does? So like the
Yes.
max normally 20 doesn't bring us to 21. Okay.
Ooh. Hold on. Does
Although
21
that's it,
push me to a plus 6?
Is there anything else that'll? No, you have to be 22 for +6, right?
Checking. Hold on.
Makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah, you need to be 22 for a 6.
Yep. Yeah.
Damn. I have no
Find
other ways
more
to
items.
raise.
You can try to find more books. Come back to the well. You know where it is now. You can fast travel here.
All right. I'm out of my decks.
I choose to add 1 to Constitution.
Why am I struggling to
doesn't- it
figure out
doesn't-
how to... Oh, never mind. Override score.
Yes. Yep. Not score, do modifier. Just put 1 in the modifier.
Oh, yeah.
It's easier.
Oh, buddy. Look at that, plus 12 to hit, even with a -5. That's the juice.
4, Dexterity.
I have a plus 17 to hit normally.
Dang. Cool. I feel still empty inside, but
I think it's safe to say at this point Barley is drunk as a skunk.
Yeah, 17
from
Constitution.
the well of beer. Or was it actually not beer and it was a mayonnaise? But I just saw beer.
No, you're.
ugh.
You got L. Although I eventually died down for Alvaro to throw the book in.
What died down? Oh, the beer. Okay.
The fountain of.
And they did have to pull me away because as I got closer and closer, like it was retracting to the edge, I started to like climb inside the well to keep drinking, and then someone pulls me out, I assume.
Yeah, y'all were so excited. You were gonna get a true resurrection scroll.
So, do you guys want me to throw the Stone of Good Luck down there too?
Honestly, everything seems to be benefiting us, so I fucking start throwing everything, yeah.
I will throw the Stone of Good Luck.
Permanent +1 to all of our saving throws. Here it comes.
No, not permanent.
Well, then
What?
it's pointless. The stone is permanent. A long rest is
Not
permanent.
permanent?
I mean, technically, each individual long rest
For the day.
Each individual long rest is
Hold on.
technically a
Backtrack
permanent
us a minute.
experience. I feel like you done goofed us, Josh.
That's not true.
Yeah, it's
Because,
confusing because
Like some things
It's
are
a
really
hell-
good, some things are really bad, or like are like okay, right? It's like you guys got rid of the ability to get, healing potions forever. Instead, you got a better version temporarily, right? Now you have a potion that is a one use,
Oh, gotcha. All right, that makes.
right? For the book, right? Instead of one person getting +2 to something forever, everyone got +1, so it halved the effect.
Oh, I didn't realize it was a. Okay.
Yeah.
yeah.
Can I
Um,
backtrack throwing the stone in because I didn't even think
Yes.
that-
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll let you backtrack on the stone in.
I didn't think I knew the book was +2 and we only got the +1. I would have used my brains a little bit more.
so what everyone put their +1 towards? I'm just curious.
Constitution
Dex-
+1. I'm at 17 now.
Wisdom.
Dexterity. I'm at 17.
Because I can take a half feat.
Constitution,
Okay.
yeah, really?
Yeah, because then I can take a feat to get Resilient Con. I
Oh.
can get Constitution. Because I can't. Because right now I'm using one of my Warlock perks to get advantage in Constitution saves or to maintain
Oh.
concentration. But it doesn't really work that well because I only have a +3 to my con mod. So like even with advantage on a big enough hit, it's shitty because I'm still
Yes.
like at a 30% chance to maintain Constitution. Or maintain
I did a
concentration.
I did a half feat to get the 18 whiz. So now I'm 19 whiz, but hey. That great telekinesis feat I still haven't used. I was gonna fucking telekinetically shove the Nothic into the well.
God, you hate that dude.
Oh, he's not being annoying this session. Last session I hated him. Like, it's still there. It's bitter.
All right.
All right.
Time to mosey.
So you guys drag Barley's drunk ass out of the dungeon.
Barley's drunk ass with a 20 dexterity. Like agile drunk ass, some would say.
Yeah. Exactly. Drunken master.
Yeah.
And you come out and you see the leonin are still there, encamped further down the pathway.
Brethren, we bring ill tidings. Pritos has fallen.
And he can't get up.
Petron looks and he says,
Didn't they not like him? So do they care? Who's Pritos?
and what happened?
We came upon a lich. He was disintegrated.
Did the lich die?
The lich also crumbled into dust.
Call us out on it. Call us out on it. Come on. We didn't kill the phylactery. Call it.
He died protecting his pack. It's a noble death for a leonin.
Man,
That's
that hits the old heart.
Thank you.
Was the treasure worth his sacrifice?
Oh,
Uh,
oh, that hurt. Oh, that one hurt.
That was straight
Somebody
through
turns
Roddy's
him
heart.
was it worth it?
Roddy pulls his dagger out and fucking stabs himself and falls in the sand.
Boku.
No. Yeah. No, I think we should keep moving.
Just walk right over that question. Hey, I noticed you all look slightly better than you did. You look slightly better at the different things that you do than you did when you walked in. Also, we could have had all 10 of these lean-in come in and get that benefit and been slightly better off against the Black Dragon.
No. Can't have everything.
Oh.
So what's the plan now?
Oh my god, they look just like Pritos!
Are we going after the Black Dragon, or are we going...
Let us go to... Yes.
Let us go
Yeah,
to.
map.
Let us go to.
Let us go to, yes.
The Black Dragon.
Let us go
yes.
to
We have a
lettuce. We're going to lettuce, guys.
So quick thing, we didn't know. I'm trying to remember. I don't have all the notes, unfortunately. But we didn't know exactly where the dragon was staying because he like separated himself from the rest of the tribe, right? Once.
So you had a general area, and you guys currently have a map that has the name, or that. Did it have the name?
That has the nest, you said.
No, it has
Yeah, it
the
has a
dragon's
nest.
nest on there. That happens to be in the same area. So.
Okay.
And it also has the name of what you believe is the Leonin leading who is allied with the dragon on the map.
I think I want to take out the maps and then show them to the leonin, see if they can get anything extra out of it, and kind of explain to them what's on it. 'Cause they can't read Elvish.
They cannot read Elvish, and so you speak to each of them, and the information that you gain is that they are not sure how why Zagan Dragon Rider is mentioned. They do believe that he has lived longer than any other Leonin, but they're not sure how long he has lived and how long ago these maps were created. They do believe that the area of the Dragon's Nest does seem accurate, and that there were tales of dragons living in the desert long ago. However, these dragons at the time were blue dragons.
Wait, so Zagon Dragon Rider, he's always been riding the black dragon, right? Not blue
That
dragons.
is correct. That is correct.
So this map was made after the blue dragons were pretty much
That
gone, right? Because
so it doesn't say whether there are black or blue dragons on the map. It just says Dragon Nest.
so it's not like the black dragon came in and the blue dragons died. They don't know why the blue dragons are no longer there.
That is correct.
Interesting. Okay. All right. So, do we start pushing towards the nest, or where do we think he's gonna be?
Yep.
I like it.
Let's go settle this.
Who got
Did
the
we go to
black
some-
orb? Did we talk about that?
Oh shit! I forgot. Oh, that sucks.
I mean, it's magic item, so I'm assuming we picked it up off the body. Hopefully.
Yeah, who has the black orb?
So Dorian had an orb, but no, not Dorian. Fuck.
Rodoc,
My
dude.
wizard-
Rodoc.
Rodoc.
Jesus. Has it been that
Rodoc
long?
had an Rodoc had an orb. Dorian does not.
Rodak had a blue orb. That is correct. That someone picked up, and I guess now someone is hoarding that orb. It was probably Pritos, to be honest.
I think it was
yeah.
Pritos, yeah. So I think we have now. And we just got orbs to spare. We just started. Okay, I give the black orb to Alvalor and the blue orb to. I don't actually do anything. I'm unconscious from drunkenness,
Yeah.
so I just lay there.
All right, so I guess it's up to me to divvy out these orbs and actually make these guys part of the party.
There's still a green orb that needs to be handed out as well.
Fuck. Okay, I will
Wait,
hold on to the
who's
green orb.
who's the green orb from?
That would be Seth's character,
Odoron's. Good night, bud. Love you.
Yep. I think.
Yep.
Yep.
That's correct.
Okay.
It's fine. It's like Planeteers, but no, it's like Power Rangers, but like we keep switching actors. So like, we're just
Exactly,
passing
Power
between-
Rangers.
What did we call Rodox? We had another name for him. The hell was it?
I don't know. You guys never call my characters by the proper names. I don't
Chick-
fucking remember.
The chick from Halloween. What the fuck? What
Wait,
was
who?
Laurie
called?
Strode.
Laurie
Laurie
Strode.
Strode.
God, just for that alone, I'm glad Rodoc is dead. Oh dear.
that was Josh's thing, by the way.
No, that was your thing entirely.
No, I think you called it Laurie Strode, and I found I made the Laurie Strode token. I'm pretty sure.
No, I think it was the token came out first, and somebody said it looked like Laurie Strode. All right.
And then that.
So wait,
ended
do
up
they-
making the Laurie Strode token for his campaign?
Do the orbs have any significance? I mean, I know what as far as like their significance in the campaign goes, but do they
No,
add
they have-
anything?
They
or
also, yes, they do. So, like, currently, my uncharged red orb gives me +2 to fire damage,
Okay.
and I forgot what the rest of this shit does.
None
Somebody
of the
remind
other
me.
uncharged ones did anything.
Yeah.
Oh, just mine. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Because you got
I
a
had-
semi bump when blessed by like the cult people.
I hand Avalor a black orb. I hand Dorian a green orb. And
Oh,
I
wow.
put the blue one in the bag of holding.
Green dragon orb. It's my thing. Okay. Let me add acid damage into my fire and my holy damage. It'll burn on 3 separate levels. It's fine.
I mean, notably, the white orb gives temporary hit points.
Sure. Is it just not
No.
used that way?
That's what he's been doing with it.
It's been okay.
That's one of the reasons why Barley didn't die last session. He used that
Yeah.
white orb twice.
Because he gets 20 temp HP every time he
Hell
uses
yeah,
his
buddy.
power.
That's the first time I used it, and it was to great effect.
All right. Well, we're down a man, and going to fight this dragon. Shit.
That's life.
Specifically, we're down a tank.
I mean, what are tanks?
Yeah.
I've played many a MMORPG, and I've used many things as in the role of tanks. It's fun. Tank, it's all in your mind.
It's true. Wrath of the Lich King, you could use mages as a tank because they had teleport and barriers.
I played a druid, so I was healing and and bark skin bear forming all the time.
All right, so you guys are going to start beginning the silent journey towards the Black Dragon's lair.
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Excuse me.
All right. So journey is going to take some time because not only are you trying to avoid any of the desert critters, but you're also trying to avoid any of the roaming leonin. And you're also dealing with a depressed
Barley.
a depressed barley. On one of the days early on onto the journey, you do notice a few different times some different groups of leonin pass by, and you are aware that there are two nomadic groups. There is the group that is following the dragon, and another group that seems to be kind of avoiding that group and trying to live off the land. You're not sure whether they've seen you, as you've been trying to avoid them, but you do know that at no point have they intentionally tried to kind of cross your paths.
Can I take out my spyglass to look at them and see if there's any distinguishing features that might give us a hint as to which group they are with?
Go for it. So,
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll. I guess that one could be a perception since you're just kind of using the spyglass to perceive what's going on.
Sure. 21.
I saw the dexterity thing first, and I was like, "Huh." I know it was
Oh,
possible
yeah.
to get a 10.
I didn't think
It's
that was
not.
possible. Yeah.
So, yeah, as you look, you see what looks like about 10 leonin who are that looks kind of like a hunting party through kind of that are wandering about. They don't look like they are part of the group of leonin from the city,
Okay.
and you don't see anything that would necessarily mark them to be followers of Zagon.
Hey. Oh.
I'd like to just hand one of the spyglass to one of the Leonin and see and just see be like, hey, does this look like followers of Zygon?
So we'll say that you give it to one of the rangers because they spend most of the time out in the desert. And after looking, Dolra kind of grumbles. This looks to be a hunting group of the Flintstride clan. Flintstride
Flintstride?
is the and those are the others who are wandering the desert.
Stride clan. Okay. Should we approach him? Might pick up a fifth party member.
Do they seem friendly?
I'm telling you, this whole time Chris has been waiting, and we're just fucking we're just slow playing it.
Let's
All
go
right.
check them out.
Okay. I guess, do you guys approach yourselves? Do you ask the leonin to try and approach? Do you do anything to signal that you are trying to approach?
All three.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe let the leonin take point on this one. You probably know the best way to interact with them.
So, you say that, and okay, Jesus Christ. And Petheron kind of takes point, and he asks the group to stay back as he kind of just slowly walks towards the group. And after he gets fairly far away, not close enough to really hear too much of what's going on, you do see as the other group kind of notices and acknowledges him, and you can hear that there's things being shouted, but you can't hear exactly what they are. And
So
go ahead.
I'd like to keep using my spyglass, and then also I have the whatever it is, the trait where I can read lips.
Can you speak Leonin?
I cannot. That is
Ooh.
I.
No, man.
Okay.
I was gonna say we can teamwork this, but I'm unconscious, so it's fine.
So after a little bit of communication, you can see that they're kind of yelling just things back and forth, Roddy. Eventually, Petheron approaches the group, and they initially, as he's approaching, have their weapons ready, and eventually they put them down, and he then points off to where you guys are, and then he, along with their group, head towards you guys.
All right.
All right. I guess we just stand by.
So, as they eventually, sorry, I was just getting names. As they approach, so like I said, it's about 10 different Leonin, and they all approach following Petheron. They look a little, on edge, just approaching another group, and notably a group with 4 non-Leonin. And Petheron says to them, These are of my guild, and these are those who have come to help rid us of this dragon." And with that, one of the Leonin look at you all, and say, "It's been quite some time since anyone has decided to interfere with the goings on in the desert. Why are you here?"
We are trying to get rid of a nuisance
Why?
to save the world.
Small part of a bigger problem.
We're heroes.
I need a hero.
That's a song.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, what? Oh my god. Skillet?
Oh yeah, that too. Yep.
Like, I'm going, like, oh my god.
There's an older version.
Yeah,
of it,
yeah.
really.
By who's it? Bonnie Tyler.
I forget.
Had to look it up.
Holding out for a hero on the edge of the
Holding Out for a
town.
Hero by Bonnie Taylor.
All right.
I know what Ye's doing tonight.
Going to sleep?
Yes, listening to that.
But what has
Yeah.
sent you here to rid us of this problem?
Not necessarily here, but it's the dragon itself. There are more of them, so there are other areas that we'll be attending to after this one.
What do you say?
How do you plan on approaching?
With decisive violence.
And little
We're
bit of
usually not
stealth.
good in the planning department.
Hold on. I feel like those two things are at odds with each other.
All right, you can
Wait,
you can be stealthily violent.
I
I point to myself.
But I disappear.
I guess I'm more stealthy than violent, but you know,
He throws a smoke bomb on the ground.
it dissipates. I'm still standing there.
Our planning usually isn't that great, so we just take things head on.
You're aware he has an army.
Does he have an army with him at all times?
I think the thought process was to get him at night when he's separated from the rest of the horde.
I believe they do separate.
I don't think you would be able to approach early enough before he detected you.
Do you have any other suggestions? You seem to be quite versed in what is viable and what is not.
We have tried. For many years we have been trying to rid the desert of this plague.
Can you give me a rundown of all the ways that you have failed? Starting with the most dramatic to the least.
Alphabetical.
Oh my god.
No, alphabetical. We did an airborne assault. That did not work. It's a dragon. Duh. We tried making a bomb. Also didn't work. We don't know how to do that.
What if we were able to get our hands?
We are cats. Also didn't work.
We tried to catch him.
What if we try to catch Zagon Dragon Rider first?
You can't.
I mean,
Someone lecture this dude about saying can't.
yeah, that. I don't understand that word.
But
I know that the true nature of the dragon has been kept from many for generations, and you see as the leonin looks over at Petharon and the rest of the leonin. No one wishes to believe what is actually occurring. Zagon Dragon Rider is one with the dragon. He is the dragon.
So the dragon is a shapeshifter?
No, he's two beings at once.
Is he a Horcrux?
so, is it like a Leonin, Jesus, fused to a dragon, or is he just like got severe schizophrenia?
It's a lot easier to think of it in the first manner.
So what you're saying is they share a health pool.
As long as Zagon is still with the dragon, those who follow him will continue to do so.
Is there a range in which their bond will break? Like 30 feet? 60 feet? 120 feet? 300 feet?
I think they're fused. They're one being. I don't think they're ever separate from each other. I think it's the point.
To
So
separate
they're
him
like,
would be like cutting the head off a dragon.
oh, so
Yeah.
there he's like, okay, I thought it was more of a
So one,
metaphorical.
I think 1 foot would be the.
I thought it was more of like a poetic way of saying they are one being versus like
Yeah,
they're
no.
full on like
Actually,
chimera.
physically fused together.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. I did not get. Okay, all right.
The army, how large is it?
They've got tens of thousands that follow them.
Okay, so does the dragon separate from the army?
The dragon does separate from the army. However, whenever we've sent a party that attempted to circumvent the army, we have been found out before they could get close enough to do anything.
How close were you when you were found out?
I was never a part of one of those parties because they've never returned.
Well, okay, sorry, I didn't mean literally you. I meant your group.
As far as I know, a few days away.
That is.
What if we travel inside a worm?
Desert power.
What if we were
What if-
able to travel at 300 feet.
I'm just gonna say gaseous form. Or Windwalker, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
What if we travel through the
Yeah.
worm caverns? Right, they're all
Or
over
a
the place underground.
wormhole, as if you would call it.
A wormhole, yes. They're all over the place, right? Crisscrossing all over under the ground. What if we find one that heads in that direction?
I can't say that anyone is.
I'm not. That wasn't Barley. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
I'm quiet again. Will has things to say, but Barley does not.
I just had a great idea. What if we use the worm caverns?
Yes.
I'm just saying
Let us-
he
let-
wouldn't
let
be
us travel by
suspicious
the worm.
because the worms always make noise underground, right? Like that's just a constant. So he wouldn't be suspicious if we were traveling underground. Or she. Or they.
It.
They're a they them.
It's not an it yay. Jesus.
I mean, why
It's a
are you
pronoun
assuming
straight.
it has a gender?
Mhm.
At that point, it's a chimera.
So they
That's why we
them.
went with they them.
But what if they transition past the point of needing a gender? Then
Ooh.
assigning a
That's-
gender at all.
That is a philosophical question that we're not going to waste time on.
I'm just saying.
Nope, don't say.
Would you assign a gender to a god? Because that's what these people treat this being as.
Yes, I would. Anyway,
Well, okay then. That settles it. Thank you.
Hmm.
Onwards.
so
I
mean,
how do you feel about worm caverns?
So we have the location of the nest, right? All
We
right.
got the map. Yeah, we
Is
got
there
the
a
map.
way that I'm not thinking of to instantly get there?
I don't think we're gonna have level yet for our magic folk to have that kind of
Okay.
magic clout, but I could be wrong. I
I
think those
don't
are
know if
8th
I
level
will
spells.
ever have. I don't know if I will
Yeah,
ever have that
unfortunately,
type
neither one of
magic.
them is wizards. Are wizards, unfortunately. Like,
I mean,
Okay,
you guys have
alright.
you guys have Windwalk, right? So theoretically, yes, but you have to lose to the leonin to do.
I mean, not. We'd have to lose this baggage. My God, what would we do without our useless fucking cat people?
No, they were willing to fight the dragon. They weren't willing to go into the dungeon.
I
It
dare-
wasn't part of it.
Do you really think they're that helpful fighting the dragon? Unless they're
I don't know,
all
they're-
level 13 fighters, I don't.
Little damage soak, a little extra damage.
One
here and
breath,
there.
one breath weapon, and they all go down plus us. So.
Yeah.
Also, Barley's
But-
gonna have to sacrifice himself to keep them alive, so you're better off leaving them behind.
Wait, so the group was intercepted. Your group was intercepted, right? But was Zagon with the group?
Sometimes not.
I mean,
What
how
if
long would it
we-
take us to-
What if we
to
drew the
look-
army?
Alternatively, if the leonin looks over at Patheron, if we were to join forces, we might be able to draw the army.
That's kind of yeah. Okay.
That's what I was getting
That's
at.
what I was going for. Like, if you guys are trying to kill them, then it's, if you want to send a group out that'll draw the army out and we can sneak around wide in the other direction as a small group, then we might be able to engage without being listed as a priority.
This may require convincing of Flintstrider.
Okay,
One Strider.
aren't you part of?
First name Betos?
Igter Flintstride, who leads our clan, and may not trust working together with Stormcaller.
Gotcha. So, can I ask a couple questions? And excuse my ignorance. You nomadic? Yes.
Yes.
Okay. When you put down anywhere, I know this is a desert. I get that. Is there any type of crop that you try to grow in the short amount of times that you're at places?
No.
Ask what they eat.
And what do you eat?
Worms.
Whatever we can find in the desert.
So snakes.
Generally worms.
So they're just shitty freemen. Got it. Okay.
If we can find cactus, we'll eat whatever we can get from that.
What would Flintstrider need as a show of good faith from the Stormcaller clan?
That I can't tell you.
Can you take us to him, and then we can just figure this out?
That's a
I'm
good one too.
thinking, let's arrange a wedding.
We don't know where
Let's
he is.
arrange a wedding. Why don't we arrange a wedding?
Yeah, joining of the clans,
Yes.
political marriage. Let's go.
Alright.
Do you not have a way to like
We're-
call a quorum of the local tribe leaders to decide on serious matters?
I think that's what we're about to do.
There's just a giant bell. It's in the middle of the desert. It's fine. Like just in the middle of nowhere. We just happen to be there.
You've heard
And
of
they
an
just-
Ent mood? This is
They
the cat
ring
mood.
they ring the bell and all the cats show up. This fucking place is a giant litter box, and they're down for it.
Just an intercom that just says. Just all.
Oh no.
All right. Well, do we request an audience or?
Let's do it.
We can take you back to the greater party that we're with, and from there we can track down where Flintstride is.
What was your name, good sir?
This is a woman, leonin, named Delome
Oh.
Golden Drifter.
Oh, a driver, drifter.
Nice to meet you, Baloney.
Baloney.
I mean, you walk right to that one, TBH.
Delome?
Dorian?
Yeah, Dorian to Durian makes more sense. Delome to Baloney?
About the same.
Sounds even better.
It's about
say it.
Baloney's a funny word. I accept it.
God.
Josh is so mad.
So,
Alright.
I'm assuming Delome's like the squad leader.
Yeah, for this group.
Yeah. All right. How many people are in our group?
9 others.
9 others.
All right. So then, yeah, she leads you and the rest of the Leonin on probably about like a 2 to 3 hour journey back to where there is a small. I mean, we'll say encampment. It's not like there's really anything other than like packs out, but a small encampment of other Leonin. And as she gets there, she's speaking with other Leonin, and she asks for Zara to. Can we do that? Okay. She asks for Zara to come, and you see as another Leonin figure approaches and looks at all of you and says, And what do we have here? Outsiders?
We used to be, but we're inside now.
Hopefully allies.
and yet you bring the Stormcaller filth.
That's not nice.
I believe the Stormcallers and the Flintstriders have a common cause, as do we. Enemy of my enemy, right?
That depends. What is this common cause? And what can I do?
Zagon. We'd like to rid the deserts of Zagon. I think he's been reigning for a little too long.
And how do you propose we do that? By hiding?
Well,
By hiding in a city protected by wind?
it's not my place to talk about that, but if
I mean, does that solve anything? The shit talking.
I mean, I guess the point is, if the Flintstriders and the Stormcallers can put aside their differences, be on the battlefield and pull the Zagon's troops away, we might be able to rid the desert of Zagon, which I think is, whether you're living behind a wall or you're walking through the desert, that's good for everyone.
I was considering for a moment, and he says, that decision is not up to me. However, the last time that we needed help from the Stormcallers, they abandoned us.
What's the story, Morning Glory?
How so?
They
I feel like I'm translating. Josh's long pauses are like. It's been like.
they
Look at-
erected.
Sorry.
They erected towns and they shut themselves off from the rest of the desert, while we were stuck fighting the remnants of the forces. Instead of helping, they hid away. And when that happened, we lost over half of our clan.
I mean, how
Did
much
they
did the
turn you-
Stormcaller
they-
lost?
Half of our forces. Half of our clan.
Stormcallers also lost half?
Oh, Stormcallers. Oh.
Yeah.
They lost nothing because they fled.
Did they turn you away when you came to ask for shelter?
We did not seek shelter, we sought to fight.
Ah.
Well,
Just gonna let the words hang in the air there.
We had a plan. They were supposed to come. And instead of arriving as they were supposed to, they fled and hid in their cities. We were already engaged in battle.
when was this? How long ago was this?
Hundreds of years ago.
Well, I don't know about nothing that happened hundreds of years ago, but these men behind us are willing to die for the cause, and they followed us out. Wouldn't go into the temple. I'm not gonna say anything about that, but obviously they're in a position now where they feel they need to help.
As I said, it is not up to me.
Well,
Why are we talking to?
I was just gonna say,
Yeah,
well, what the hell are we doing here?
Can we
But then I
talk
decided
to-
not to.
Can we talk to the decision maker? Like,
Well,
is your husband available? Like,
is there an adult I can speak to? Well, in that case, who can we? Would you allow us an audience with Flintstrider?
I'll see what I can do. You can stay with us while we rest for the night, and I'll let you know whether we can accommodate such a meeting in the morning.
Can I ask one more
Yep.
question? And excuse my ignorance. How long ago was this?
Hundreds of years ago.
Oh, you weren't around then. Okay, thanks.
You don't know that. How long did leonin live?
Not hundreds of
They
years.
have 9 lives. Who knows?
Pritos only had one.
Oh,
That's what you
too
think.
soon.
That's what you think. And version 2 is
that's-
coming out.
Oh,
You're
we
just like,
appreciate your
hey
hospitality.
guys, I'm back.
I landed on my feet. See?
the cat god put me back.
All right.
We appreciate your hospitality, and we'll accept it graciously.
So, all right. So you guys are kind of given like a small. I say small. It's fucking you're outside in the desert, but you're given a section of the encampment that's kind of off, away from the other leonin, and that's mainly you can tell because of a distrust between this group and Prime Colors group.
Do we get a yurt?
No.
Oh.
So these people, you can see, they all seem to just be kind of they are sleeping on like either some blankets, or some of them actually have like bed rolls, but there's nothing for them to have over to cover them from the skies. And another thing you notice is they don't tend to stay on rock. They actually stay right on the open sand.
Not scared of worms.
Not scared of worms.
They gotta lure their food somehow. Who's the squad leader for our group? Out of the Stormcallers?
Pantheron.
Petheron.
Petheron.
Caller.
Patheron, can you shed some light on what we just learned about?
I love how Roddy has a southern accent because we decided that he has a southern
know.
accent. Like,
Yeah.
I appreciate so much that you just fucking rolled with it. Like, A+ work, sir.
I just needed the assignment to commit.
Yeah,
So.
no, you phenomenal work. Appreciate it. Great southern accent.
Thank you. All right. Yeah. So, spill the beans, sir.
The version of the story that we were told is not like theirs, but I understand their version being passed down. I'm sure that the truth lies somewhere in the middle.
That was a very,
I
very
assume that as
adult
well.
decision. Yeah, that's,
What's the story is the question.
What we were taught.
we got stuck in our beds that morning and just couldn't make it to battle.
It was
Sorry,
raining, and
guys.
we don't like being wet.
We don't like being wet. We're cats. Another dragon attacked from the other side, and we fought and killed that one. Go fuck yourselves, guys.
What we were taught is there were many roaming clans, not just what is now, not just ours, led by the Stormcaller and their kin, and not just Flintstride. We all had been warring for many years until the dragon had come. When the dragon came and had taken out the remaining blue dragons who lived peacefully in the land with us, it somehow befriended one of the leaders of the other clan. Our belief had been that, just like with ours and with Flintstride, they had passed their leadership on generation to generation. And we still do believe that, even if they speak whatever child's tales that they want.
That doesn't answer an important question, which is if you guys stay
Would you
behind,
like me
why?
to finish the story?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you stopped. That sounded like a full stop to me. I apologize.
Yeah,
Because
I
I
also
was.
thought that,
Continue.
yeah.
I was like, that's okay.
Pauses
Sorry,
are
my bad.
dramatic, all right?
Sorry. My ADHD kicks in. It's like it's been 10 minutes.
It was a 5-second pause.
I
It says
know.
5
I
seconds.
I apologize. You're right. I will shut up. Continue.
And so, as the story was told, we
Well,
all
why didn't they show up for
had-
battle, Josh? I don't understand. No, I'm sorry.
Man.
As the story was told, after the Dragon Rider clan had begun slowly and systematically taking out other tribe leaders, it started to become apparent that there was going to be one clan intending to take control of the entirety of the leonin. The Flintstrides, the Stormcallers, and a few others had decided to band together with the goal of taking out the Dragon Riders once and for all, restore our balance to the desert. When the time came for battle, every clan did show, and every clan did fight, and we fought for days, for weeks. Eventually, the battle was lost, and we all had to retreat. The Flintstrides, they refused to admit defeat in battle. What is now the Stormcallers, as well as a few of the others, such as the Iron Riders, the Tailwinds, they all fled to start again. We begged the other clans to join, and they would not. It's a miracle that any survived.
Is that full stop? Full stop now.
That is
right?
full stop.
Okay, full stop. Okay.
I'm sorry, I didn't get any of it. Could you repeat the whole thing again?
I mean, that seemed like a more cohesive story than the accusations that they were just throwing around. But
He speaks out of anger.
A couple hundred years, like. Let it
well,
fucking
it sound.
go.
I mean, it's also. I mean, there's commonality between what we're talking about now and what happened then. It sounds like their pride got in the way then, and it's going to happen again if they don't help us. So that's what we're going to have to double down on this conversation.
I mean, it's either that or we kite the entire army here and then go around them.
Yeah, yeah.
That reminds me of the old world, World of Warcraft, where people will kite the giant devil sword out of Ungoro crater and into like a capital.
God.
City.
Long time ago.
Or it's
Who was it that they used to bring to Stormwind? Was it fucking Stitches?
I was on when there was the Hakari blood plague that destroyed Stormwind. When that was the first big troll dungeon. When you fought Hakar, he would give you blood the blood plague thing that'll make you explode. And then when you died and exploded, it spread to everybody.
Oh, I do remember this.
And it would spread to NPCs who would then also explode and then spread to shopkeepers and like random level 5s in the bank. And people keep logging, be like, I logged in and I died. What happened? And then they would respawn, and then yeah, great times.
Anywho's.
Anyway,
Okay.
So what we're saying is we need to unleash a plague in this town.
how to get the attention of people in charge.
I was excited for dragon killing, and then we just got totally derailed.
Did
We
you
got
expect
derailed into
anything?
politics. I mean, we're one.
Yeah, I don't know what you were
man
expecting, buddy. You all say, "Oh, this is Josh campaign. This is Josh campaign." You were
Yeah,
expecting
no.
to go straight from fighting into fighting? What the fuck?
Nope.
No,
You don't know me at
We
all.
have, we have a
It's
week of
political
politics. Yeah.
at least,
And we'll
please.
never know what the right side is. We'll choose
We're gonna
the
have to
wrong
do
one.
a month of desert training exercises.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, there's no way we could fight a dragon
Logistics
fight with a
planning.
party member.
Yeah.
Also,
also that.
Barley's down for the count too. So I
Still?
definitely would have let you guys die. What?
He doesn't care.
I
about
was down for a month, or we're on a boat the entire time for Rodok. It was like a month.
It took us a month to get to the city. Josh, just fast forward
Yeah,
for this encampment.
we don't know how long we were wandering
you.
out.
It wasn't necessarily a month, but it was a while. That's true. So, all right. Do you have any
You
more
hit-
questions of this guy? Do you want to anything else before long rest?
We
Why
turned
is
in.
everyone such a haughty asshole?
What do you mean everyone? The guy that you were just talking to is nice.
I mean, sure, but like you can't broach conversation with who these outsiders.
Yeah, he's a haughty asshole. I agree with you. Yes.
I'm just saying, like one of these days we'll just be like, oh, hello, glorious travelers. We're so happy to see you.
The last
No.
time there was someone who wanted to talk to you guys, spent an entire fucking night talking to you, and then you guys wanted to find out whether you should kill him, and then split the party.
Yeah, because he was suspicious. Like,
Oh, okay. So,
Wait,
what
who
would
was
you
that?
rather be?
okay, he was a dirty hobo on the side of the road. This
Oh.
is that was the gold dragon.
Yes, yeah.
This is very
I think it
different.
was a brass dragon actually. But...
Or whatever.
Brass dragon.
The
Hell
point is
yeah,
this
memory.
is supposed to be like an established tribe, so like
Well,
they can't.
To be fair, this is specifically a small party of an established tribe.
They're also a
Not
nomadic
even-
tribe, which happens to tends to keep to themselves.
Mhm.
So
I mean, if you're nomads, you by definition are not going to have the ability to like manufacture complicated things because you don't have the infrastructure for it. So that would necessitate that you have established trade routes and things going. And opening with who these outside fucks are is probably not how
Yeah.
one establishes trade relations. But I digress. I just want people to be happy to meet us, like that are from a town and not just an unwashed hobo. That's all.
all right, I got nothing else.
Makes me feel better. They probably would have been happier to see you were you not with the other Leonin.
That's a good point. They were more pissy about the Leonins than they were about us.
And the
Excuse
first
me.
people that you met were fine. Anyway,
Why-
all right. So
why
you guys
can't
take your long
we
rest.
Be friends, man. Why can't we be friends?
Y'all
Why
take your
can't?
long rest, and
Do we level?
you are, as you stir, you are you smell you smell food being cooked, and as you guys begin waking up, it's Delome brings each of you a bowl of what
Worm.
looks like alright food.
It's worm.
It's worm
What
stew.
else would it be? Yeah, like we
Worm
already determined that worm is the only food out here. It's worm and cactus, so it's pokey and gross. Like
Wait, have you ever had cactus? Cactus is pretty pokey. Have you eaten cactus?
no,
I
I,
mean,
just
I've
just
had
assume.
dragon- I have
I've
dragon
seen-
fruit, which is basically just a cactus fruit.
I fucking love cactus. Cactus is fantastic.
I live in
Anyway.
Connecticut. I've never seen nor tasted a cactus. Thank fucking God.
You've had dragon fruit, right?
No,
Really?
I only eat white people food.
Um,
Dragon fruit literally has dragon.
You know what? You know what? As the hot dog master, I believe you.
when you say all right food, Josh, it's just all right.
It's just alright.
I try to use Druid Carafe to make it taste like the best food they've ever had.
I drink beer for breakfast instead.
Did Druids learn Hero Feast? Heroes Feast? Who does that?
No, that's a wizard spell, I think, only. Or maybe wizard and sorcerer, maybe.
Oh, okay.
I will say they're giving you each bowls. You want to go into the pot they made food in to cast
No,
food craft?
just on the party. Just on the party. is
Oh,
what you
okay.
eat.
It's
Fair
a
enough.
cleric and druid for Heroes Feast.
Oh.
Wow, I got the exact opposite. I picked every other spellcaster except for
I
the
would've
ones
thought
that
it
can
was
do
an
it.
I would have thought it was
I
an
thought it
arcane
was
caster
arcane.
thing,
Yeah.
too.
Alright.
No.
Yeah,
Can
as
you-
you all
can
get
you
this,
make my-
these bowls of slop, they all taste like the best thing you've ever tasted. And I imagine that means that because, I don't know, fucking druid shit, you each taste the best thing that can come to each of your minds.
Can you make my
I'm more of a
beer
texture
taste like the
person,
best?
so
Yes. I make Barley's beer tasting.
Alright.
I also would like to ask my potatoes how to bridge the gap between two leonin tribes.
With French fries.
It's like
I look at the potatoes and start drooling.
it's like an Ask Alice or whatever. Like, I've got two friends, and both of them had grandparents 300 years ago who fought.
Alright.
Thank you,
So you-
Delome.
You open the sack of potatoes, and Potato looks at you, says, "What do you want?"
How do I bridge the gap between these two tribes? Come on, Frank.
Put them in a room together, lock them in there. They'll either be friends or they'll kill each other. One way or another, you'll have one leader or two leaders working together.
This is why I love you, man. Thank you.
Damn.
That's a good plan. Yeah.
Roll a 1, roll a 1, roll a 1. Come on, 1. Ah,
It doesn't matter. More days will pass before we fight a dragon.
You don't know that. A dragon lands in front of us.
I don't know that.
Hey, if he's by himself, that works.
Yeah, fuck it. We just
Like,
skipped,
wait, this is everything we wanted.
we just skipped 10 levels of intrigue. By the way, the real ruler of both these leaning tribes is rats. I'm calling it right now, put it out in the universe. It's rats. They have a shared ancestry. It's fucking rats. Rats and dwarves, as far as I can tell.
All right. So, as you guys are finishing your food, assuming any of you are eating the food, eventually Zara comes, and he says, "Your audience will be granted."
Thank you. I don't know if it's a
Thank you.
dramatic pause or not.
That was the end.
Okay. We appreciate that.
We have to travel. We will meet them in 2 days' time.
This place sucks.
It's the first thing Barley said in a day.
And then I go back to crying. Like,
It's
I'm
nothing
just
through
saying,
tears. This place sucks.
I'm just saying, Zynar never took multiple days to meet a level of leadership. We went from dwarves to rats to dragon in like one fucking day.
That was learning for Josh. He learned. Now he spreads it out.
To be fair, I started off spread out, and then it was 2 spread out, and then I was 2 not spread out. So this is a happy medium,
To be fair.
right? Right. Do you remember the days of taking an entire session?
To walk a crystal to fucking town, yeah, we remember.
Mhm.
Oh goodness.
All right.
All right. So we'll say that you and also the other Leonin from Scholars are going to stay with the group. Everyone does send one of the rangers, 2 of the rangers actually, back to the city in order to here. In order to let them know what is going on, and also to request the chance of an audience if you're able to convince Flintstride to do the same.
Do we pick a meeting spot?
Now let's.
Is there
That's
like
right.
a
I don't-
ceremonial meeting spot where they met before to discuss plans?
8,000 years ago, they met at a
200
rock.
years
It
ago.
was hundreds. It was hundreds. I mean, they seem to. I don't know.
There's a wet spot in the desert where they all peed together. Like
The great litter box of the desert.
We'll cross the
Wow, this
cross the
seems
meeting spot
racist.
bridge when we get there.
It's okay. Chris isn't here, so we're letting out now.
Okay. All right.
Notably, these leonin are a head smaller than the city leon.
Oh,
my
so they all have
God.
Napoleon complexes.
Nope, not that. This could have been Pritos' tribe.
That's Pritos' tribe in
Oh shit.
in a different universe. I mean, not really Pritos' tribe.
Yeah.
Short Kings.
Short kings.
So, anyway. So
That also makes
you
sense
guys
because that's why they hated Pritos, because he was of this tribe, potentially, or he looked like he was from this
Oh.
tribe. Yeah.
Yeah, that does make sense. All right. Well,
Okay. So, it's gonna take a few days for you guys to make your way towards, or to meet with Flintstride and some of the other, oh my god, some of the other important folks of the Flintstride clan. What do each of you do in order to, I don't know, like help bridge a gap? What do you do to, kind of fit in, make them, more partial to you?
Sure. Let me go first. I cry and drink, and then I drink and cry. I bitch about people yelling at me a lot, and I'm generally a nuisance to the party. How does that bridge a
Barley
gap?
does not. Barley does
How
not
does-
help.
How does that bridge a gap with our new friends?
They think
I-
that you're weak
Yeah. No, that makes
and
sense.
and are of no help.
Yeah. No, also
I-
makes sense. Yeah.
I tried my survival skills to locate plants, edible plants, and animals.
Give me a roll, buddy. Yeah, no, you're able to do that. You're able to help find some, some nice. Honestly, we'll say you're able to get some nice cactus. Does cactus actually have fruit? Cactus have fruit, right?
Yeah, that's what dragon.
yeah.
Did it actually?
Yeah.
All right, you're able to find some nice ripe cactus fruit, for them, as well as non-worm animals.
Nice.
So
Rodents.
I'm going to use the shape water cantrip to pull a desert dew in 5-foot squares into condensed pools of clean, fresh drinking water.
Nice.
Because it should, in theory, as written, allow me to move all the water within a 5-foot cube into an adjacent square. So the way I'm reading it, that should let me pull all the surface water and pull.
Okay, this is what I'm gonna have you do then. And I don't know nature, or if you want to do Arcana, but something to find a good location for you to do such to get the best result.
No.
Buddy!
Whatever. It checks out. I ended up extracting cat piss out of the desert.
You got dirty. You extracted dirty water. Luckily, they know how to filter the water, and they appreciate your attempt at the very least. And that's
It's about building relationships, not always.
that's solving
creating,
the world's problems. No,
not
we got it,
necessarily
we got it.
creating positive results.
All right. Well, I'm saying, if there's competition so far,
I can't help what the dice rolls. Okay.
I mean, are you sure?
and that'll bring us to Alvalor.
I think I want to try to like break off and talk to different people in the. How many people from the Flintstride are we traveling with currently?
There's about 45.
Okay. I kind of like to just disperse myself through the group over the couple days and just discuss them, like with them, kind of the benefits of what it could mean if we were able to put a stop to this, and soon just kind of like start hyping them up a little bit. Not so much talking about working together, but more so like really trying to get them amped for moving. I don't know if you want like persuasion or something on that, but
Give me one persuasion for now.
okay. Boop. 23.
Dear lord, it's like impossible for you to fail persuasion, huh?
Yeah.
Come on, no one wants to join the Nat 1 club?
No, we don't.
Not really.
God. Yeah, alright, so yeah, we'll say that, through Evelor's attempts, speaking with everybody individually, he's, able to get them more open to the idea of trying to find different ways to rid them of the dragon. Yeah, I think it goes a long way to bridging a gap between, at the very least, you all and the Flintstrides. So
Josh, how did I help bridge the gap? You didn't tell me.
you did not. They think that you're weak.
Am I a net negative?
You are a net negative.
Okay,
They
perfect.
think that so overall they were like, God, this group is a bunch of weak, weak bitches that aren't going to help us at all.
Perfect.
This is pointless. And then
Just because you summon some piss water out of the desert, you should still
listen, at
realize-
least right there. Listen, compared to Barney, they're like, at least this person's trying to be useful.
Also recognize the magnitude of magic required to pull water from the desert. These guys are literally eating worm guts. I am a powerful magician. God damn it.
They also have magic users.
You
Then
have
why
been
the
made
fuck are they
by
just
the
eating
measure
worm
You
guts?
have been found wanting.
It ain't broke.
They could have literally conjured food out of the nothing.
Maybe they enjoy worm.
Well,
You don't know.
Yeah.
While he's pulling piss water
Judge
out,
different cultures over here.
I'm taking flames and I'm changing them into animals and making them do things. And
Man is actually cooking the fucking meat perfectly with his fucking flames. He's just like, let's go.
Or just like, I found some piss.
Just like
Break
that. God. All right.
Shit.
No, too much.
I was like getting fucking jazzed. I'm like, we're gonna murder all these fucking leonin. Goddamn, this is my kind of politics.
It was adventure and it was fast paced. It was like, okay, that sounded like battle music. That was not adventure fast paced. Get out
Yeah,
of here.
no. I was like, we fucking doing it.
All right. So, after a couple days of spending time with this tribe, trying to work together in order to help make the journey a lot more smooth and
What did
palatable.
they do to improve the journey? Can you go through all the leaning and what they did?
No. So it's getting evening towards the second day, and buddy, and you guys eventually start, or that you see as one of the scouts come back, and they indicate that they have found the one of the other not tribes, one of the other groups who are roaming, and eventually you guys are brought to another group that has already set up camp for the night, and you see as Zara walks up to a leonin who is surrounded by a couple others. They're sitting kind of cross-legged around a fire, talking, and the leonin sees Zara. They get up and clasp their hands and embrace, and after a couple of words are exchanged, Barley understands the words to be, assuming he's paying attention, the words to... Oh, you're not? Okay, never mind.
No,
So
no, I'm
some
paying
words are
attention. It's
exchanged.
fine.
Okay.
I don't know if I'll share it with the group, but I'm paying attention.
That's fine. So you understand the words to be, I come with outsiders who plan to help us rid the world of Zagon. Please treat with them. Which I think Barley might think that's a little better than the way things went initially. I don't know.
Yeah. Am I with it enough? Let's see how it goes. That's fine.
Step on it.
Barley's got a lot of trauma, guys. I'm sorry.
I know,
I have 3 pages of trauma that started this adventure, and
all I'm saying is that fucking moment of Barley coming out and just speaking with Leon and be like, "Oh, by the way, bitches." So the Leonin starts approaching the group. He looks at all of you, and he says, "I am Ictor Flintstride. I hear that you have a plan to take out Zagon Dragonstrider for good."
We have the makings of one, yes.
What was his name again? I'm sorry. What was his name?
Igdor.
Door.
IGTUR Flintstride.
IGT. You said TOR? TUR?
UR.
You are.
Flintstrider.
Flintstride.
Oh, Flintstride.
They've been calling them the Flintstriders, but it's just Flintstride.
Got it.
Not to be confused
Alright.
with the Flintstones. The Flintlocks.
Do I have a
Okay.
Flintstone? Not yet, I don't.
Yeah. We're hoping we can put an end to Zagon and potentially the ones following him as well, but we're gonna need some help.
The platoon, perhaps.
Truly, if we can find a way to avoid as much bloodshed as possible, I think that might be ideal. I think once Zagon is no more of this world, those who are following may wish to rejoin the rest of the tribes.
And I think that's kind of what we're aiming for, because if we can draw the army away from Zagon, then we can lead assault on Zagon himself. And if you can pull the group, keep them chasing you, then we might be able to get some work done. But we're going to need a big enough force to actually pull the Zagon military away.
I believe the only way that they would be able, the only way that we would be able to make a formidable distraction would be with a head-on battle. We don't have the ability to do that.
You don't. But you and another group would.
We're
How do you
proposing.
Guys, let's just quit. I don't think either one, neither one will. Let's just quit. Let's leave. Let's go fight the Green Dragon.
We're proposing you work with the Stormcaller clan.
And have they agreed to this?
We're actually hoping to set up a parlay between.
No, just say
Is that the right
yes.
word? Yeah.
No, just say yes, and then we
Well, they haven't said yes.
No, but then we go to them and we'd be like, "These guys agreed. Now you say yes." Like, no, you just lie your way to the top. Come on.
Wait, but didn't we just send a scout back to the Stormcallers to tell them that they were gonna set up a meeting place to meet with Flintstrider? Flintstride?
Yeah, you're right.
They were gonna.
You're right. That did happen, but
Okay.
that doesn't necessarily mean that they told the other clan that.
Yeah. I think we could lie our way through this. That's always my go-to, but I think we could lie our way through this, right? So
I mean, we could try the truth this time too. Let's try the truth.
I mean,
I think
it's never worked for us a single time. But if you want to try the truth, that's fine.
Yes.
we sent
Okay, I go back to bed.
a scout out to back to the Stormcaller so we could set up a meeting between yourself and what's the Stormcaller leader called again? I have it written down somewhere.
Galena.
Between yourself and Elena. Elena?
Galena.
Galena. I'm assuming her last name's Stormcaller.
That
Or
chick.
Stormcall.
I'm just saying, this is the city all over again, right? Like, no gang leader wanted to be the first to dump in, right? So you got to convince them all that everyone else already committed, and then once everyone else is committed, they're committed. So you just,
Didn't that backfire horribly?
I mean, that's
Yep.
because Josh, though. Like, but
What?
it wasn't a bad
Guess
idea.
who's still around?
It-
Guess who's still here? Josh is still here.
It wasn't. A,
There's still a variable at play here.
it wasn't a bad idea. It just we missed a level
it just
of.
wasn't
We
thought
missed
fully out.
three
because-
levels of intrigue. Like, we didn't dig deep into the intrigue enough. But lying to get commitment is a proven tactic.
I mean, yeah. But
It's
the
got-
problem
you
is
are-
you get them
you-
in the same room, and they found out they all lied. Then nobody's gonna want to work together.
Yeah, and then you know what? We don't need any of them, so it's fine.
Hmm.
All right,
So yeah,
you already talked, so we're good.
Yeah, Josh, I said that. I said that.
What did you actually say?
I said
We
that
are
we
not-
sent
we
a
are not-
scout back to the Stormcallers to set up a meeting between Galena and Igtar.
we are not of the Stormcaller clan, so we can't make decisions for them. Just as we are not of the Flint Stride clan, and we can't make decisions, but we can hopefully bring you both to the table. What we do is we take care of Zygon and the dragon.
Considers. I would meet.
We appreciate your patience and understanding in this, and we'll set up the time and location, and we'll go from there.
He thinks for a moment and he says, "Do you think that she could meet? Do you believe that if she were able to meet this, she would be able to do it sooner rather than later?"
I look back at
Is Pantheon
what's
with
his-
us?
Petheron?
yeah,
Pantheon.
Mr. Prime Caller.
He says, "Well, if she were up for this alliance, and I do truly think it's the best for all of us, I think that if you were to go to the city, she would entreat with you there."
Oh, fucking traveling. God damn.
I'm assuming you heard that.
So, instead of talking to myself in character, so essentially what they work out is they will begin their march toward the city. However, at some point, like, they are going to want someone to give them assurance that she is going to meet before they finish getting there. Because if they get there and they're going to be turned away, then there's no point. So, the best course of action in his mind is for you all to go ahead, convince her to meet, and if that is going to be the case, then, you know, send word back, and by the time they get there, hopefully they're ready.
I think a good show of faith and assurance. Well, I'm gonna ask. Do you mind if we have a moment? I want to talk to Prime Caller privately,
Okay.
and I just want to ask him, like,
Sorry, hold on.
Yeah, yeah.
Just more me making plans. How many Leonin are left? out of the
that
storm
you're
colors
currently. Oh,
Storm
storm
callers.
callers in general.
with us.
They. Oh, with you. Oh, you guys have 8.
8 left. Okay.
Um,
Oh no,
I'd like
I'm
to
sorry.
talk-
How many are left, or how many left to go to the other place?
How many are left with us?
Yep, 8 left. Okay.
8 left.
Okay. So I'd like to just talk to Prime Caller, just basically state like, hey, so maybe if our party rushes back to speak with Elena, our show, good faith, is if you're comfortable with it, staying with the Flintstrider and traveling with them, so that when, that's kind of the guarantee that, you'll wait with them until she arrives, and that might actually kind of spur Elena to come out too. Like actually let you guys in if you're escorting them.
Avalor.
Hmm.
In the interest of speed.
Yep.
I can take myself and 9 other creatures on a wind walk for 8 hours, traveling at speeds of 300 feet per round.
Okay.
So I might be able to speed this up a little bit, but I can't take. Like, I could take everybody in our party and some of
You leave me behind. It's
the
fine.
storm colors.
I mean, theoretically we could do us 4 and then
6
Flintstrider and a couple of his entourage if he wants to do that.
No, he wants assurances that she'll
He also
Oh,
is
so
not
me.
going to go into a clan that
gaseous
he is.
war. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Go in there with just 2 other people and then immediately gets murdered. Yeah. No.
That's fair.
I mean, so I guess I'm assuming that you guys are having this conversation with Prime Caller.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Prime Caller says, "Of course I'll stay. He'll need someone to lift the veil of wind. If you were to go, you should take one of. You should take either the sorcerer or the wizard, so that they can do the same for you."
Yeah, that shit.
All right. Well, I don't know. Does that sound good? We just head back and walk, and then leave the rest of the Stormcallers at the group to meet us at the gate. Once they, to walk to the gate, walk to the city.
Yep.
Hopefully they don't get murdered while we're gone.
No, Barley's gonna stay back. It's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, if they really do that, they just murder us now.
Riley's not staying anywhere.
No, I lead the army and the distraction tactic, and you guys fight the dragon. Sounds perfect.
All right. So yeah, we propose that to Flintstrider, see if he's cool with us leaving people, Stormcallers behind, head to town with them, and then we're gonna take not Prime Caller, take one of the sorcerers back to town to talk with Gale, Galana.
Peace Talks Part 2.
All right, who do you
Here we
guys
go.
want? Do you want Hazel Breath or Ember Dream?
Hazel.
Hazel breath.
I want to know what a hazel breath is.
That's the sorcerer. Has to be.
Nope, that's
That's
the
a wizard?
That's the wizard.
Yeah, that's a Ember Breath is totally a sorcerer name. I feel like.
Huh.
They're there. Okay. So you guys have Comnos Hazel Breath with you, and you guys then. So yeah, I mean, Igtar is fine with the plan is set out, and he hopes that you will send word sooner rather than later. And
Before we
with that,
leave, gonna ask my potatoes how they feel about a nice long ride again.
in wind form.
Before we turn into wind form, yes.
Yeah. You're asking how they feel about like turning into
Yep.
wind again.
Exactly.
It's too breezy.
Potatoes
We
are
like our stuffy bag.
potatoes are notorious for not liking wind. Yeah.
That's why they're
I'll be-
right. That's why they're in the ground.
Yeah.
I want to get all these ones out before they're not important.
All right.
The 6th level spell, right?
Yes.
Okay. So we'll need a long rest then, because he's not moving until we come back to tell him that she said yes, right?
No,
That's
no,
the
no.
whole
He's
thing. Or
definitely
they're
going
already
to start.
walking.
He's going to
Okay.
start heading that way, but right, because now
Got it.
there's currently a group of about, between 500 to 1,000 Leonin, who are
Yep.
currently now traversing this desert.
Got it. Okay, cool.
We could genocide this entire race right now. Just yeah, just lure them
I
all
mean,
out.
you killed the one you care about.
Yeah, lure them all into the desert and then just like.
All right. So
All right.
you guys wind walk. You guys head towards the wind veil. You end the wind walk. You get inside, and you are heading into the city. And I know it's a little early, but I think with that, I'd like to end it because I'm hoping that next session we will have a 5th player again.
Yes. We probably can't fight a dragon with what we have, so.
I mean, you probably could, but come on.
Yeah. Also, yes.
You can always fight the dragon. You just can't win. That's the
Okay.
Also-
The winning is implicit.
I'd fight a dragon right now. Let's, Josh, spawn us up a dragon. Let's do this.
Why are you yelling?
I take offense to the fact that you think we can't beat a dragon.
Well, I mean, a regular dragon, sure. This dragon,
not the souped up
CR
ancient dragon that he's got with
22s.
extras.
Yeah, but we're not in its lair. Summon it here, right? That's the 5th player, is the lair.
no, I like the lair. Lair makes it fun.
Lair has lair actions.
Yeah, bring you guys to a lair missing, at least one 6th level spell slot seems good for me.
Oh, it's got how long? So if it took us that long, we could wind walk. How long does it take these 1,000 Leonin to get there to the city? Then we got to turn around and go back over to where it is. This is fucking days.
Yeah.
I think it's
Yep.
months, actually.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm not worried about the long rest that I'll get and get my 6th level spell slot.
Like, I'm
No,
looking at
no. I meant if you were when you guys eventually do your plan to go there, right? You should be down at least one. I mean, that's not a lot in the grand scheme of things, but like at least one is.
I have a question.
Are
there
it's my
trees around?
only one, so no, we're not wind
here.
walking.
Oh.
there.
I was going to say, like, we can just set up transport, just that tree transport spell that druids have. That way we can line up an entire.
there's
army.
there's no trees here. Yeah.
I mean,
Ooh, is a cactus a tree?
We can
Yeah.
wind walk out there, plant a tree, come back, wait a few months, then transport to the tree.
no. You don't even have to wait a few months.
Wait, it
Just cast that plant growth on it.
Oh yeah, there you go. There you go.
That I do have. I don't have the fucking tree transport spell that nobody knows the fucking name of anyway.
It's